Imagine. Oh shit. Duke in the darkness.
Yup.
Yeah. In the wilderness, where you at?
Nah, I'm at an album release party.
Oh shit.
Dude, I'm dope ass music, so.
Then your volume mad low, Duke.
So some dude was, I don't know, he's releasing some music, so he did an album release party type shit.
So what did you do? Did you make beats for him? Did you produce for him? What?
Nah, I just came through to support.
Ah, got
Listen,
you.
talk shit, drink.
Show the love, show the love. I get it.
That's a fact. Why both of y'all niggas is just ghosts on my screen?
Well, all right. So you know me. Like I have an old ass computer, so my video goes to Twitch. It doesn't go to you.
Phil's not on that time.
We literally just started now, so you joined 1 second.
Just like right after.
Yeah, you joined 1 second after he joined, so he normally joined on the voice and then he charges up and gets the video coming. It's coming.
I thought he was on still kill time.
Do you hear that? You hear that background? Where you at? Dude, what kind of party is this?
Well, listen, I put the wrong address in. It was like blocks away. This is Mount Vernon. This is not the Bronx. Nigga, it was head central. It was just head. Walking live heads.
He said walking live heads.
Like zombies. Like heads everywhere.
Like a market. Live heads. You can get walking live heads here.
Walking live heads.
3 for $5. Live heads.
Yo, check this out. We kind of clean now. It's like we kind of, we kind of polished now. Really, it's not that shit going on no more. It's super clean now. You know what I mean? So when you come over here and you see live heads, it's like,
no, you're not used to that no more.
Live heads. Like, yo.
Live heads. Bitch came in missing parts of her head and red faces and, you know what I mean? Niggas look like they were on drugs just a few minutes ago. Like a second ago, they just took a hit and came to the store. I'm like, oh my God.
Duke in the hood checking one of his little artists. You know what I mean? Seeing what the bread like. See what I mean?
Actually older than me. He's an older dude.
Yeah, but you still see one of your artists is there too. You there and you got to check your little artist, your man's.
See this guy?
Shooter. What's his name? Little Shooter.
Little Shooter. That's
you know what I'm saying? Innocent guy.
Duke is OG. He got something straight. The young boys. They be do got keep them focused.
I don't even know what this guy's talking about anymore.
You at a party, visiting your artists in the hood because you got a real street artist.
No.
You schooling them. I mean, you gotta keep them. Like, look, man, you got this music. Leave this shit alone. That's why the police is in the back. The set is out there. You know what I mean?
No. I'm just a regular guy living off the land.
You pull up, they be like, "Oh shit, it's DukeMoney, yo!" You get mad love.
Everybody start at it.
Yo. People start freestyling.
That an 808? That an 808?
Yeah. Wait, let me step out. I'm about to put on my coat, so I'm about to jump out and jump back in because it's kind of cold out here.
Have fun.
Jump back in. Like I told you before, I'm the boss. You feel me?
Oh wow! Yes, look, see, I'm sick. He's the boss. He got. Now let me go talk to little Shooter,
Lieutenant.
Lieutenant. Talk to little Shooter. He got a case right now, so he gotta
listen. You're gonna be shocked and amazed, like you
See, that's what that's one. You know where I got that bar from? Lil Shooter's single. I took that from your artist bar.
He said, "I get you sniped from afar." He said, "It's gonna be."
He said, "I get you sniped from afar, young Shooter. Get you sniped in the car. DukeMoney." Oh yeah, that's it. They was throwing signs. I was like, "Yo, this shit crazy."
Nigga, it was on some real bars. If he had that rhymed up, it would have been some.
Yeah, that's a fact.
He's gonna be. Well, I could get
some battle rap shit. Yeah,
gonna be to a point. I could get you touched from, from anywhere.
Yo,
You're gonna be shocked and amazed.
I should sample that. I should sample that and I'll put it at the intro. Like when we do the beat battles every week, that'll be like how it starts. And you just
you're gonna be shocked and amazed like you land R&B. That part right there.
He's sick. He's a sicko.
Yo, when I heard that part, I just couldn't stop laughing. Like this nigga.
See, he's sick. He's a sicko.
Yeah,
He's
that was
sicko.
that was real bars though. I had to quote it. You saw me quote some shits like, yeah, this is.
Yeah, he pulled it from Twitch. I ain't even posted yet. He pulled it from Twitch.
Hey, you hear this little shooter? These are the type of bars you need to live in. All right, now let's go to the studio. All right.
You hear the shooter? He's the type of
That's
bar.
what he see. Yeah. That's what he over there doing. Know what I mean? Schooling them. Music. Know what I mean?
That was real shit though. I respect them bars right there.
I respect.
I respect them shits right there.
Respect the bars.
Facts.
Man. DukeMoney.
But I'm gonna jump back in. Jump off and jump back in.
Yeah, man. We'll see you. We'll see you.
Very well.
Oh shit. Switch back.
Little shooter.
Little shooter.
Little shooter.
Oh yeah, man. How's this week in the kingdom on your side?
Pretty normal. Pretty chill week. Nothing too crazy. I don't be watching too much shit on that end, but yeah, other than that, pretty normal. Rained a little bit here, but I guess that's good.
Yeah, we have the drizzles. We ain't get like the true taste of the rainbow. We just got the drizzle.
Yeah, it came down a few times a little bit, but yeah, it's been raining and stuff. But
yeah,
nah, man, I'm just chilling. Know what I mean? What you been doing? The music things, the Duke things.
Yeah, the beat battle is starting to look kind of healthy. We had like 6 people in there, and it was pretty dope yesterday. Like, and what's cool about it, it's kind of like a hangout session. Cause yeah, we do the beat battle, but then at the end, and we've been doing this for a while, but it just felt like a vibe yesterday because everybody had good stuff. So like everybody just sends me whatever they working on, and we play it like they work in progress, and just people hear that shit, and it's pretty dope. So, it's a vibe.
So it wasn't formatted like last time. It wasn't like you pick a sample and
no. So that's
like
the
that
beginning. So pick a sample. I give it to everybody, and they have an hour. The hour ain't even strict no more. I always start late because I'm kind of always doing something. Like usually, like just I guess I haven't like chopped out Thursday Night Perfect yet for me yet. So I usually start like in the last 30 to 20 minutes. So I usually end up going over the hour a little bit, but a few people end up doing it too. Probably just because the last couple of weeks, the resurrection, I didn't want to do it. So like the hour-ish has been kind of like loose. But anyway, it's an hour-ish. And then we do the normal beat battle, you know, the voting and all that. But after the voting, then people just send us the works in progress and we hear what the people working on, you know? So it's dope.
Very well.
I got
the beat battle continues.
2 subscriptions on Twitch from people, from them.
The subs.
I check my thing, right? Check your accounts just like we did for what is it, for crypto? I gotta check this week in crypto but maybe I'll do that when Duke drops his report. But I check my Twitch account because they don't pay out till you earn $100. So we're at $74. So I guess I'll get my first Twitch bills maybe soonish. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. Oh, the other thing I did, I think Wednesday. So I hung out with a friend in person. That was rare. I did dinner at someone's house and stuff. But after that, right, for the purposes of like podcast stuff, after it was a good hang. But I mean, for the purposes of podcast stuff, my friend, if I had the camera, I'd show it to you. Well, I do have the camera, but it's on Twitch, so I don't know if you got the Twitch on or not. But Yeah, I borrowed. He lent me his arcade stick. So now I have an arcade stick now. And then I bought Killer Instinct. It was $10, so I figured I could do that.
For your computer?
Yeah, for my computer. Yeah. And you know what's crazy? That whole thing is both disappointing and good. Like, first off, keeping it on the stick level, like, I just liked hitting, but it was just nice to hit buttons. I don't even know if how serious I'll take any of it, but honestly, just go into training mode for 5 minutes and throwing Hadoukens and Shoryukens is like, because I was like, initially I did it with Jago because he's free. So I just did, and just doing that, honestly, it's nice on this. Like, it just feels good, and that's kind of it. I don't really even need to do anything else, you know. It's just kind of like, you know, like go out to the basketball court, shoot some hoops. That's it. I don't need to play games though, you know.
Right.
So just doing that, like, and I'm like, I don't even know if I'll buy any other games. My friend told me, and I saw it too, but this is like a month or two ago, so obviously we can't time travel. I'm sure at some point I will probably buy the classic Guilty Gear. Not the one we had, aLr, but you know, like the one with Testament, that classic Guilty Gear. Like that we played on Dreamcast, because it usually goes, I think it's $10 or $12 now, but it goes on sale for $3, and I'll probably buy that. I don't know what else though. That might be it for now. Like, because I'm like, yeah, like those are two cool things to play with. Because all the new Guilty Gears are like $60, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be taking it that serious right now, you know. I just want to do stuff. But the other thing that was both nice and disappointing was Killer Instinct, right? Like, first, the game, like, it has a thing where it tests like your performance of your computer, and I did it after I played it, but like it felt fine. And like, I'm getting like 1050 out of 1,000. So I'm getting 1050 out of 1,000, right, in the score. So I'm doing really well. And I'm like, for one, I'm like, I could have been played this game when I actually played fighting games, but I didn't know. But two, it was also disappointing. Like, how come I could barely use Google Chrome or Discord, but I could play this very, pretty looking fighting game, you know? And I was like, man, like, that's crazy, dude. Like, that don't even make sense to me. I was talking with one friend, and he was like, maybe it's not like playing like your GTAs or your first person shooters where it's maybe constantly loading a stage, you know, it just loads information and that's it, you know?
Okay.
So that might be part of it. But also, like, some of this is speculation on my part, but also I think like it's only in the last 5 years to me that developers started using GPUs like for things that aren't video game related. And I think that might be a part of why, like, if you play a game, it runs maybe surprisingly well on your old ass vintage, whatever the fuck. But maybe you try to do some other shit and you're like, what's happening? You know, it's like, think the world is catching up, obviously, right? You see it with crypto and all that, right? Like, GPUs and all that, like things that it wasn't made for, like it could be done, like computations, crazy hardcore Excel stuff, you can take advantage of the GPUs, and it's like ain't no GPU in an Excel spreadsheet, it's just really good at mathematics, so I think that's part of it. I don't think a lot of the normal OS functions are optimized, in my opinion, like to take advantage of that the way maybe a game that they've been doing that since forever, at this point.
Right.
Going back to like the 90s, like the old ass Kaka computers, taking advantage of graphics cards and stuff. But yeah, it just made me like, man, like, like I bet you, I can't test this without getting demos or something, but I'm like, I bet you I could probably run any fighting game right now on this 2009 computer. And it's just like, that almost like, it just befuddles me. Like, in some ways I'm just fine, and in other ways I'm like, but then I could open up Ableton and put in one plugin that takes 70% CPU, and it's like, that don't even make sense. That don't even make So it's like, in some ways I'm fine, like, though I guess games ain't the main objective anymore, but like in other ways I'm like, man, it just felt like, man, so as long as you're not a creative, you don't even really need to be getting new computers, you know.
Okay.
And even that being said, I've been flirting with the idea of getting the computer I told you. So I've been looking at that. The price range has been disappointing for what I want, but given how long I made this one last, I think it's going on year 11. I feel like, you know what, I get that, like, you know, it'll last for a while. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Very well. The computer hunt.
You got any topics?
Mm-mm.
All right.
As each day goes by, I drift further and further away from
The void.
humanity. Yeah.
So I didn't do too many this week. I wrote some stuff. Which way should I go?
Like the Cheshire Cat. Always are the Queen's ways.
What's that?
All right. You don't have a way, all right? Always are the Queen's ways. That's your problem. Never mind. Go on.
Like, but now I'm like curious. Like, I don't understand it.
It's not made to make any sense.
Can you raise your gain a little bit, or like move the mic to that perspective?
There.
Yeah. But let's see. Oh, there was okay. So here's the first thing I wrote. I can't even remember what inspired this, but okay, yeah, I think they did a Resident Evil 7, like, I guess, you know, presentation update, or 8, because I guess 8 is the new one. They did one yesterday, right? And, you know, so a lot of the Twitch channels are watching it and everybody's excited. But then I guess there's a Resident Evil anniversary, so they're showing like all this other stuff, like, and one of them was they have a Netflix series, but it's animated and it's CGI animated, almost like how the cutscenes look in the game, you know?
Okay.
And it was very interesting watching, like, I guess the Twitch stream I was watching, and just the reaction and how everybody got disappointed because they thought it was a game with like Leon and Claire, and then they see it's Netflix and everybody kind of went, "Aw," you know, and it made me like, I wrote down, not sure if games to movies translate or to TV, whatever, translate the way like comics translate to like the same mediums, you know, because we always get excited back in the day, like, yo, is an X-Men movie or whatever coming out, you know? And it just had me thinking, like, I bet you that's probably because, you know, like, people play games, you control it, you're doing whatever you do in the game, right? You controlling Leon or whatever. And so when you hear like a new adventure or a new iteration, and it's like, but you just gotta watch it, and I don't think it excites the fan base to the same degree. Like, it won't rally them, you know, that's the way it might rally like a Marvel fan base, you know, like, hey, look, hero, you know, the Eternals are getting stuff and everybody's ready to see it, you know, or whatever, you know, even if they don't know what an Eternal is, you know.
Maybe there's some, like, because people play the game and experience it different, like the source material, they don't care about. I don't know. Yeah, I could see that, the connection being kind of different. So, and most video game movies suck. So,
well, yeah, that doesn't help.
They don't got a good reputation. It's not like you ever got crazy expectations when they say, look, we're making a video game movie. Aren't you guys happy? No, because all of them suck ever. You know what I'm saying? So, Mortal Kombat's probably the best translated video game. We talked about this before, but I don't
that
think
comes out next
else.
week, by the way. That comes out next week. The new
one. The old one.
I know you meant the old one, but the new one comes out next week.
I don't follow the game, so maybe it's good. I see they got weapons and stuff that's newer in, you know, to the shit. So yeah, maybe it'll be a okay one. But
I didn't finish watching.
Yeah, but that makes sense. I can see that. I can see people just having a different perspective because they play the game. Yeah.
Yeah, they draw different stuff from the medium, you know, like because they're sort of
It's
in
like
control.
interactive,
Yeah, they're sort of in control.
Comic book is just, or a radio show, whatever. It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
Just a different medium, but none of them are like interactive.
Yeah, they're not choose your adventure. But you said Mortal Kombat, and I didn't finish watching it, but I think I saw half of Falcon Winter Soldier for this week, and there was a moment in there. Spoiler for anyone who cares about that stuff, but there was a moment in there, and it just was like, yo, man, like the black military man on these adventures always has it rough, yo. Like Jax gets his arms ripped off by Goro. In the new Mortal Kombat, the movie from the trailer, Jax gets his arm frozen by Sub-Zero and still ripped off, and then Falcon got his wings ripped off by U.S. agent today, Like, he was just destroying the Falcon legacy. It was just like, fuck that shit. I was like, oh shit, it's a Jax moment.
Okay.
Yo, like the same way you saw it last time, like on YouTube, yo, like it's mad funny because as lame as that dude was when he was good, now that he's bad, he kind of dope. Like, it's just kind of dope seeing, like, not that it's because it's not Steve Rogers, right? But it's kind of dope seeing this other person be Captain America, and he keeps clinging. Like, from a little bit I say, he's like, nah, I am Captain America. Give me my shield. That's the shield. Because now Sam and them want it back, like to really, and it was just kind of dope, like seeing like he like just. Because now it's like a lunatic, it's like Captain America. It's like Frankenstein America, like he's just gone wrong. And he's just rabid about like doing the right thing, like in the wrong way, And
right.
And it was a dope moment.
I mean, well, think everything you just said and the commentary.
Yeah.
Or the undertones, right? Because he's representative of America as Captain America is, but maybe the darker side, right? Like,
yeah. There's and there was a real cool moment where like Bucky, he's like he actually gets the shield finally from this dude, and he's like wearing it, but then he drops it on Sam's thing, like by Sam, and then he like goes about his business, but Sam. It's like one like perfect just comic drawings, where Sam like he takes the shield, but he don't sheath it the way like Bucky does. Instead, what he does, because like that meant something to him, he cleans off the blood. He just starts cleaning off the blood immediately because U.S. agent was fighting like with the shield as is, with the blood just still on there. And it was kind of dope. It was just like the whole thing was dope. Like depending like how everybody had it is how they used it, representative to their beliefs.
Okay.
Because it's like Bucky definitely don't want this bad guy to have the shield, but he don't want it for himself either because he wasn't chosen. He just kind of wants Steve's will to be followed. And this is on some meta shit. I think Mark pointed it out. I'm a butcher it. Mark pointed it out on that Kevin Smith podcast, but he was initially angry at Sam for not taking or keeping the shield because like given all he's went through with Winter Soldier, like he has like the low self-esteem and the PTSD. So it's like Steve always believed in him no matter what, so Steve chose him, and it's almost like a law. And he's like, if he chose you and you're wrong to be Captain America, then what else is he wrong about? Maybe I'm not a good person either. You know what I mean? Maybe I can't be saved myself, So it's like you need to be Captain America just so that the Captain America in his mind is always right. And then he's also right about me being a good person as well, There's like cool little like meta stuff in that show,
Yeah, no, they told good stories. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure all of the shows are gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying? In their whatever structure or theme or whatever character, but I'm sure they'll all be at like a bait, fundamentally interesting and good writing and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So
All right.
I don't think they're gonna make any whack shows. I just don't know if I care to watch all the shows, but I don't think they'll be whack. How many episodes is that one? Same thing.
Supposedly 6. But Disney don't like. There is this number of 6, but Disney never technically tells you anything. Like it's like through the grapevine, everybody heard it was 6, so it's 6. But honestly, that could be a lie for all we know. I heard Timberland talk again as per usual. You know, like and he was I guess he got into it because somebody said something about music theory, and so I heard him like rant a little bit, and I was like, you know, like given a little bit I've learned, and even given what he was answering, I was like, I think I wrote down here, music is done a disservice by being called theory, because even you were saying it from what you were telling me, like it's a language, and I think the more people quote unquote don't know about it, because even Timberland knows music theory, he just doesn't know the words for it, you know. He's been doing it too long to not know what works and doesn't work, you know. But I think because he was literally saying things like, "Low man, it's a feeling. This ain't a theory." He's like, "There's no theoretical beats," and he literally was saying things like,
"Why is it?" I was gonna say, "Why is it called?"
I don't know. Like I'd have to study the lore.
Theory. What's?
I'd have to study the lore, and I don't know if I'll ever get that deep. If I had to guess, it's because
it's the study of practices and possibilities.
I was gonna say something akin to that. That was gonna be my guess. This is a rule set, but the rule set has already been proven that it can be broken in various ways. So that's why I was gonna say theory. You know, like, But yeah. I was like, because the way Timberland was like angry at us, whoever who mentioned theory, he made it seem like he was angry at it because these are the rules and like these rules don't really work. And I was like, nah, I feel like from just a little bit of dive I've done in, like, nah, man, it's just like concepts and ideas and like a language, you know, like this is an adjective or that's that, you know, this is a noun, and it's just almost like a common wordings for the things that we kind of all know, but maybe have our own description of, you know?
Yeah, it's like, I guess that I get why it's called theory.
Like his whole rant was just going real hard on the theory.
Because it's not really anything. Like, like, I mean, me and you could just make up mumbo jumbo words. Nobody's going to say it's a part of the English language, but it's still words or sounds, you know what I'm saying? It's just not a part of, I guess, agreed upon structure and certain, like whatever's in music theory, notes and stuff, right? Like a common definition of certain things, but there's nothing to prove, I suppose, right? Like what theory is there that I guess prove, right? That's what I'm saying. There's no hypothesis.
There's nothing.
But I guess since there's no real limit, it's still a theory, I guess, right? Because I don't know, some new shit could come out. I don't know.
Yeah. But I think
new structure
on the surface level, that word just hurts it. Like that it's just called theory, you know?
Why do you think people? What do you think people interpret that as?
Oh, man, I don't remember too much of Tim's rant, but it just seemed very focused on the word theory, and almost like it don't sound like you ever read any of this stuff, you know, like because it just sounded all wrong, and just kind of like he made all his judgment because there was a word theory in the word music theory, you know. He just looked like he focused on that word, and I'm like, yo, everything you complain about, that doesn't sound like any of it, you know, like that doesn't sound like what it actually is at all, dude. You know, so like that's why I just feel like that I feel like it just guides people down the wrong thing, versus like, I don't know what's a better term for it, but it's just something that kind of defines like the like language or default rule set, you know what I mean? Something like that, you know. But yeah, I just figured like, yo, that word, I think just given what it means to us on a normal layman terms, just theory, and like you were saying, hypothesis and all that, I'm like, probably not the best choice, you know.
It's more like a language, right? Like you got
Yeah.
the sounds or the notes, whatever the most basic.
Yeah, relationship and rules.
Digits or letters, and then from there, I don't
When
know.
you break down the
scales,
English verbs to like
you
noun,
said.
adjective, pronoun, and all that stuff, it's just kind of similar to that, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's what it appears to be from being a non-music person. But yeah.
Let me see. I kind of already talked about this, but why do web browsers... Yeah, oh no, actually, so I don't know if the answer for this, but I really wrote down, why do web browsers take so much CPU? I was like... Because I was like, I could run Killer Instinct perfect, but I can barely surf Twitch. I was like, why is that? Why?
I don't know.
So it just had me thinking, like, man, that is weird. I also wrote down upgrading certain programs is a mistake. Whenever I do, I've been flirting with the idea of new computer. Whether I do it now or later, like, I'm going to try to hold myself accountable to this, and that, like, the programs I used to make shit just to honestly, like, hold tight, never upgrade them. This hasn't been a problem I've encountered with because I do have the new Ableton. But two people in the beat battle, it was like, man, this new Ableton, CPU heavy, and they both have better computers than me. So I was like, I don't know, maybe I've just been doing simple stuff, so I don't know, but I was just kind of like surprised. Like, usually that's an Abraham complaint. Like, I'm not used to other people saying like, man, new software is really like kicking my ass, And I was like, man, like, just looking at me and like what benefits I've gotten from new upgrades, or even just looking at said various famous people who I wouldn't say this is a macro trend, but there's always the guy who's like, yeah, I'm still using my Gateway 2000 computer to make beats, like some random dude, and he's doing just fine in life, and it's like, yeah, like, I don't think, in my head I was like, my rule set for this needs to be only upgrade software when I upgrade hardware, and then stop. The end, at least for the creative stuff, because the creative stuff really seems to take a beating, like every upgrade, So I was like, for at least, which for me would be like video and music, I'm like, yo, those programs, you find them, you get them, you keep them. I think I'm allowed to upgrade them to the highest of that current iteration. So maybe the best 11, but then stop, like, until whenever the next time is I buy a new computer, then get whatever the new thing is there, because it really is crazy. Like, the Mac was drastic. I haven't noticed that pattern on Windows, but I don't think I have enough experience creating on Windows to really like know that. But for the Mac, it was really drastic. And to be fair, the other Apple people, the other two people in the beat battle saying that were also Apple users. But still, just in my head, I'm like, yeah, yo, maybe I just need to stay. Just stay, Because
no upgrades.
Because even the stuff that comes more often than not, especially for me who kind of likes to be in my ways and not really learn new ways, is like, more often than not, I don't need whatever is new in there anyway, Like, yeah. Because by the time the new thing comes out, even if it helps me, I already have a pattern that works, Because if I didn't have a pattern that works, I would have zero music, Like, I would have zero videos, So even if the new thing is better, like, sometimes I'm just slow to learn it and just don't get around to it, But, let's see. I wrote down 2 Bitcoiners things, but there's one other topic before I get that, because I don't even remember what these Bitcoin things were, so I'm gonna have to Google them. So I'm gonna just wrote this. Here's a random wrestling tidbit. Roddy Piper almost fought OJ Simpson at WrestleMania fresh after being acquitted, like, from the trial. They tried to set it up, but it fell through.
What happened? Who fought who at WrestleMania?
OJ Simpson won when he got acquitted, right? If the glove don't fit, you must acquit. Like, they tried to have him fight at WrestleMania against Roddy Piper, and OJ would take the beating so that America gets their little revenge or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know if that was.
Yeah, that's why it never happened. But apparently that was an idea.
Yeah, somebody was like, I see what you guys are trying to do there, but I don't know. I don't know about that one, guys.
I think
Green Light Man was halted in history. There's moments in history where Green Light Men are like stopped from just doing. They could have destroyed Earth, and there was like one hero that just was like, nah.
I might be mixing and mashing my stories together, but I think I actually saw the WrestleMania a week or two ago that this was supposed to take place. And I think it was Goldust versus Roddy Piper. And because I guess it was LA area. And yeah, there's like a gold car. And, you know, there's almost like a speed chase involved and all kinds of things. So they're trying like a lot of like tapping into that culture that was going on back then, you know? It probably would have been a crazy shit. So like just hearing that, obviously it probably was for the best, but also kind of like, man, what could it have been? It just could have been insanity. It just could have been one of those things like just to YouTube and be like, that's crazy. Who said yes? Mike Tyson fought yesterday or Wednesday. I haven't seen it. I'll probably maybe watch the YouTube clip.
I'm surprised.
No, wrestling. That's why I said it. He's in the.
Oh yeah. I think I did see something.
Yeah. He had his shirt off or something. He's doing something, so I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, Mike Tyson's doing things in that, or he got his own theme song and everything for some reason. So I don't know, like
interesting.
But yeah, I'll check it out. Like, yo, like I saw yesterday, and it was I didn't even remember this happened, but I guess Ultimate Warrior. You remember him?
Yeah.
He I guess he went to WCW during the NWO era, but like that guy, like that's probably his last like thing, because I know he had a lot of drug issues during that time. Like, but that guy, like, just that idea is crazy. Like that dude just seems like living anime. Like that dude just like he just talks, always yelling. So yeah, he's like he talks to the crowd. Like it does. It's like Goku, like asking for power. Like he just goes there. Warriors, I need you to give me your strength. Like, and he just always talks like that. And he has this face paint. And now that I know that he came like to be around the same time as Sting, I almost count them as brothers. They just ended up in different organizations. But if you look at them, there's like Ultimate Warrior just looks like a monster because he's just bigger. But like I'm like, they have the same face paint almost. I'm like, and everything, they're almost the same. Sting and Ultimate Warrior. But Ultimate Warrior, I
definitely remember Ultimate Warrior before I remember Sting.
Well, like, and the thing is, like, most people, like, if you remember Sting, you probably remember the Crow Sting. I'm talking about the Sting before the Crow. They call him Surfer Sting. He basically just looks like Ultimate Warrior, like face paint, you know.
That's like back in the day.
Yeah,
I remember Ultimate Warrior from like back in the day. This is Sting.
Surfer Sting is before NWO, before any of this craziness.
Yeah, I probably don't. Nah, that's just definitely. I'm talking about like when I was a little kid.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan's really still, you know what I'm saying? Like that era, Macho Man.
But his presence is crazy. Like some of those classic people, like maybe it's just in my head pedestaling them, but I'm like, even though they're not to me like the greatest wrestlers, like ECW in the sense that they're not pushing the game like that, I just feel like, man, they do just a presence. They almost like masters of their aura, like, or just their look or whatever it is. Like I'm telling you, this guy's like living anime. Like I never seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but like you could put him in there and he probably fits perfect. His muscles look insane. Like they look insane. They don't even look like a normal. Like to even work out to that degree, you know what I mean? Like that's like I feel like, I mean, would he really win a bodybuilding competition? Like probably not, I would hope, because that's not his expertise. But I mean, if you just look at that body, like me, who's not a professional in any of these things, I'm like, he just fits right in. You know what I mean? Into that bodybuilding mode, you know? But then he has like a coat, like a whole full-on trench coat that has like a graffiti painted Ultimate Warrior on it. I'm like, yo, he has a coat of himself. I'm like, if that's not anime, I don't know what is. I'm like,
it's marketing, man. Protect my brand.
I was like, this is way before Rick Ross was having a chain of Rick Ross, you know?
Ultimate Warriors had his merch ready. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yo, I wish that. I wonder if they ever made merch of that, because that's probably expensive as merch. That coat got to be like a 500 to 1,000 coat. I don't know if you can mass produce that coat. That coat has a full body coat and it has like a full body painting of Ultimate Warrior on it. It's like...
Nah, you just get a t-shirt with the Ultimate Warrior on it. I mean, you all right?
But yo, the whole thing's crazy. Like, just his presence is crazy. He's probably historically considered a bad wrestler because he's probably Goldberg before Goldberg, yo. Because the whole thing, does this hype music, plays this hyper music, and then he runs out. I was gonna say like he's on cocaine, but to be fair, he probably was, because I know he's heavy on drugs, and that's what inevitably killed him, I believe. But yeah, he just runs out like a madman. And just when he finally gets into the ring, it's like a 3-second entrance because he just runs so fast. Then he just starts shaking the ring, the ropes like a lunatic. And yeah, it's just like it's just similar to Goldberg too. If he wrestles, like if he's on point, like if he's doing warrior things, then like you can't hurt him. He has armor, you know. You got armor. It takes 5 hits to get 1 hit on him, you know. Damn. I was like, man, this is yeah. He's an anime character.
Yeah.
I was like, that's crazy. It just, I don't know, it just seems so freakish. I was just like it's dope, but it's weird and just crazy at the same time. So I wrote down this thing though. I just want to give the warrior moment because warrior is dope. But have you heard of this thing called BitClout?
I've seen the word.
BitClout is not a company. It's an open source. I'm reading. It's not a company. It's an open source blockchain like Bitcoin. You can own a piece by buying the BitClout coin. Learn more. But basically, I guess this is like celebrities tokenizing themselves, and you can buy a piece and invest in stuff like that.
Into a celebrity.
Yeah.
What do I get though? What do you mean with it?
I don't really understand. I believe this is kind of, I don't want to say brand new, but I guess it's only been around for a few weeks to a few months or something. If you go to bitclout.com, you'll see it, and they have like the top: Elon Musk, Mr. Beast, Ariana Grande, Justin Bieber. But I've even seen the way I found out about it is a Twitch streamer. She just had one, and she just tokenized herself, and I guess, yeah.
It was a matter of time before someone just NFT'd themselves. You know what I mean? I've thought about that. That definitely came across my mind. It did. Like, what if I NFT me, right? 1-on-1.
Yeah, no, I'm not laughing at that. I'm just
up into pieces. Y'all can all own a little piece. Phil, yeah, I might NFT myself later tonight. Nah, I don't know.
So what
do you get though? Like, what do you get by owning a piece of Elon Musk?
I don't know enough. I really don't know enough. Like, I'm literally doing investigating right now. Elon Musk has 14,000 followers here, right? It says the coin of Elon Musk is $69,000. So, isn't that just Bitcoin's coin price? Am I wrong?
You can have your own coin too, it says.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a social network. That's what this is.
So I think it's locked at 8.348 million, and there's 362 coins in circulation with a market cap of 25 million. If I'm reading that right. Oh, and he hasn't even joined BitClout yet. It's just they are waiting for him to claim, I guess. So, but. Yeah, I'm not as familiar with this, but I just saw like things exist here and people were tokening and coinizing stuff. So, oh shit, I almost spelled all this. But found that interesting.
Oh,
You learned some stuff?
huh. Okay. I'm not gonna read their whole thing because this shit is like super long. But the gist of what the concept is that the value of the coin is based on the clout of the person. So, and you use it to like, obviously you could trade it probably like publicly. I mean, and you could basically, I'm sure you could change it into Bitcoin, right? You could convert it like every other cryptocurrency and ultimately back to dollars, and buy things. It looks like on this platform, you can use the coins to buy things or something. But the idea is that your coin's value is correlated to your social standing in society. So Elon Musk, Jesus coin, if Jesus were alive, well, that should be popping, right?
Yeah.
Satan coin probably wouldn't be too hot based on, I didn't read it any more in depth, but that's the gist of it. And I guess it should fluctuate based on their social standing. And they give an example. It says, like, if Elon Musk did something amazing, I forgot what it said, like his coin should go up. And then if somebody said a racial slur, on live TV, their coin might go down, so I guess they're but I don't get the value in this. Like, I don't understand. I don't get the intrinsic value in it's kind of like, this is like more like gambling.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, it's kind of like gambling on the clout. Yeah,
I'm kind of just banking on whoever the fuck's coins I got that they stay good in the good eyes of the public or whatever the fuck. Like,
yeah,
I don't get that as like a normal means of exchange. Maybe it sound cool for like if you really mess with the social site, but beyond being on the network, like, I'm not trying to. That's not the type of bets I'm trying to make with my money. It's based on whether this dude behave or this person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll just gamble. I could just bet whether Elon Musk lands his first rocket or not. Some other means. I'm buying Elon coins I don't know. I don't get it. And maybe there's more to it, but why just buy Bitcoin? Why wouldn't I just buy some other? I don't get it. If it's just tied to that, that's whack. That's whack. And like, I don't get how the economy, like, how's that gonna, was it based on like news reports, or like, why wouldn't you just pick? I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand how that system will work, right? Just pick the Pope, then get Pope bucks if he got his shit. Pick all of the people with the highest standards, then, and then wouldn't you just get mad money? Wouldn't their coins always go up if they're always in good social standing and there's good?
On the front page is the top, I guess, coins on the platform.
This shit don't make no sense. Because then can't people juice they shit? I could start doing bullshit PR, make it look like I don't know. I don't want my money to fluctuate based on people's clout. It's decentralizing social. I get it. I too can take part in your clout, I suppose. I too can profit off of your social clout. I guess that's like, yeah, I mean, that's what it's saying, right? Like, I could take advantage of the clout too. You buying clout. Yeah, okay. Yeah. You want some clout? My clout's probably worthless if I signed up. Clout. Okay, I get it. I mean, not for using it as money as an investment, but I see they NFT their clout. Right now, you can But again, this is all psychological. This is all just in people's minds. There's nothing really that says Elon Musk coins are $114. Like, there's no law. There's just people are deciding it is. You know what I'm saying? So now I ain't fucking with this shit. This shit crazy. What if Elon do some wild shit one day and I ain't looking at my account? This dude, you know what I mean?
That dude smoked weed on Joe Rogan, right? His first time.
Yo, if you would have just shorted Trump just short Trump coins during his whole presidency, you'd have been rich.
Can you search for coins? I wonder what this coin is. Does this site look pretty? Oh, there you can. Here, let's type Trump.
On one hand, I'm like, wow, this is just one of those things people say is going to end badly, like in the .com era, right? Like just a worthless website. But at the same time, I don't know. Like, it looks like this stuff is definitely starting to create things where it's like, I don't know, people are finding value or different stuff, or like even just the idea of like monetizing clout. Like, what the like literally, you know what I'm saying? Everybody monetizes their clout, but for a third party to be like to take a stake in it, like this is it's kind of crazy, but it's kind of like changing like what do people own, what gets monetized, like so you could buy shit with people's clout. Literally, that's what would be translating to, right? Like a little piece of Elon Musk clout. You know what I mean? So with $114, get you a steak dinner. I mean, one little right? That's what you're exchanging though for actual things now. But that's what I'm just saying. Like I never thought about exchanging clout per se. You know what I'm saying? Like with a value attached to buy something. I don't know. I don't think the government's gonna like this either. At some point, I think. Like I said, I don't know what they're gonna do, but they can't like this. Clout bucks. Clout bucks. How much Uncle Sam clout bucks cost? He up here? Where Uncle Sam at? They say everybody get their own coin. You see the U.S. government coin.
You're looking at the check marks. A lot of the check marks so far. None of the famous people have claimed their stuff yet. Like Elon Musk, he ain't part of this yet. He ain't claimed his profile or not. It's just there, right? But the ones who have, they're all like techies or they're all crypto gods, like founder of the world's largest social token whale and one of the world's leading NFT collectors. OG in crypto, DeFi, NFTs, social tokens, Moon OG. I don't even know what Moon OG means. You OG in the moon.
Who determined these values? Like, how is this? These people didn't even claim they joined. So something already, some like way formula, like how is it determined? What is this by who's trending the most? Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, how is this even based? I don't get it. Ariana Grande's number. What kind of clout is this? What quality clout? I'm confused. I can't even determine the value of these clouts. It's too
Elon Musk,
variable.
Naval.
Elon Musk is number 1, but Ariana Grande is number like 6.
I'm in the weekly creator, so like for the weekly, I guess Naval is number 2.
Yo, Trump is below Ariana Grande.
Trump doesn't exist.
This shit is 14,000.
Trump, the Trump organization, like for real estate, exists, but Donald Trump, I couldn't find Donald Trump.
It says the real Donald Trump.
Oh, do I gotta type that? Maybe
14K for a Trump.
Oh,
coin.
you do have to type. It goes on Twitter names. That's why.
His clout is way below Ariana Grande. I don't know if I believe that. I mean, he don't got good clout, but his clout is up. Like,
maybe you early. Maybe you should invest.
Kanye West is below. Yeah, Kanye West up here. I'm a little skeptical of this value system. I'm not sure. Look, Snoop Dogg at 8. Snoop Dogg got mad global clout. There's no way he's below. Yo, Joe Rogan's. Yeah, I don't know about these valuations, dog.
The market. It's time to take advantage of the market, dude.
Yeah. Yo, Justin Bieber's above Snoop. It's strange. I don't even know who the top 5 people are. Craig.
Yeah. So a lot of those people who are check marks, like Craig, they seem to be like, the
They
crypto
got so
people.
much clout. I don't get that.
They're crypto people, so like I guess people in the know.
I get it.
Know them.
I understand.
Yo, Drake's clout.
You think Naval got more clout than Snoop Dogg? You think
Naval,
so?
I guess Naval be both. Well, Naval's in the tech world right now, like. I don't know. Naval's the one that did Spearhead. That's who it is.
Yeah, nobody know quotable from Naval.
Drake's coin is trash too, yo. It's just like 5.
Yo, right, yo. See, I don't even like Drake. I don't even like Drake. And yeah, that's a good point. Wow, he should at least. You would think he'd be in the top 10. Like, I'm not. These prices is funny, dog. I'm not messing with this.
Hold on, Drake.
I don't recommend.
We're talking about BitClout, dude. We're talking about BitClout. You ever heard of that?
Duke IPO and his shit on there later. His shit gonna jump like a bazillion% the first day.
That's all the stars is on right now?
Yeah, that's BitClout.
I'm not getting that shit.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg and all these motherfuckers is on that.
Yeah, so Phil doesn't agree with a lot of the valuations on the clout.
No, it's not. I'm not even sure how they're valued, but they don't make sense to me. No.
So yeah. You got any thoughts on BitClout if you know all the things about it, Duke?
Yo, Obama wasn't even in the top.
I saw that. I never really
Don't even make sense.
You gonna invest in anybody's clout, Duke?
Absolutely not. I just saw the I saw the ad, but I'm not gonna touch none of that.
None
of that? Nah. No clout coin for you? No.
You just gotta really think like
if it's making money
in the short term, it's probably going to benefit people, right? But I mean, like 10 years from now, do you think that's still going to be a thing? Like people trading clout or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I don't know. That seemed like some trend, some real. I don't think that shit's taking off, dog. I don't even get it.
And tomorrow, like that shit don't even make sense.
But they're probably going to rake some money in the beginning, but I'm not buying no clout coins. It's actual like more regular cryptos with more utility and stuff. Why would I do that? And then it might go down when this dude act crazy or something. Or I don't even know how this shit is ranked. It don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have thought Ariana Grande had more clout than Obama. Obama ain't got as much clout as Trump. Shit don't, you know what I'm saying? This shit ain't adding up with the media. The news wouldn't make up. You'd have no way to determine. No way.
Hey, Duke, you in an Uber?
Yeah.
Nah, he's in his private limo.
Nah. Absolutely not.
What's your driver's name? What's your driver's name?
It's on Uber.
You call your driver Uber? That's sick, though. Come on, man. He human. Give him a. You call him Uber? That's inhumane.
Nah.
You see how sick he is? He got a dude driving around. He called Uber, and then he got a human crypto ticker. That's wicked. That's wicked stuff.
Yo, that nigga. I even sent a nigga sessions from last week. He been begging me this whole week. I've been fucking around, man. I gotta send a nigga session. I didn't mix it.
Hey, yo, because I only got one more topic left, so I kind of want to run it. And this would be a semi-good one, too, considering we just did BitClout. We done with BitClout, right? We done with BitClout? All right. Have y'all heard of Decentraland?
Yes, we did. I did.
Damn, Duke knows everything, yo. I swear. Like, do you know it, Phil?
Sound like some DeFi shit or something, but no, I don't know.
Explain it. Explain it, Duke.
It's a DeFi token.
Yeah, that's what I guess. But no,
what is that? What is a DeFi token?
DeFi is like it's just another fucking type of token coins.
Crypto things.
Yeah, they got DeFi, they got altcoins, they got DeFi coins, they got NFT
So, but
coins.
what does DeFi actually mean? I guess, or like do or.
Can't tell you off the top of my head. I have to go look. I've been drinking right now. I can't even.
Yeah. But do you
Didn't
know
they
what
just got like slightly different or what it stands for? I don't know. Remember?
It don't matter. I just meant like what it means. Like I guess like I know I don't really know what NFT means, but I just take it to mean
means
like
non-fungible.
No, I know what that means, but I don't know what it really means outside of the fact that you're tokenizing something. That's how I understand it.
It means you can't fuck with it. It's
Okay.
non-fungible. You can't fudge with it.
Non-fuckable.
It's literally
can't fuck with the token. Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This one is but that's like a lot of cryptos have that like quality, but that's my understanding of it is like you can't fuck with it. All right.
So Decentraland came to mind because I'm at their Twitter now, and it says explore an incredible virtual game world created and owned by its users. Start exploring. But I can't remember. I just wrote Decentraland. I didn't write too much, but basically, I saw some pretty, successful people spend a lot of money on land, but instead of real life land, they bought a bunch of Decentraland. It's like a couple of million.
DeFi is decentralized finance.
Yo,
got you. Okay.
It's these things that are related to like financial.
That shit was at fucking 5 cent. Like, I'd say 1 cent.
What?
That shit, them niggas went up to $1 and some change.
Ooh.
Decentralized token.
Oh, okay. Well, but on that, will you be buying any land in Decentraland? Any of you?
Absolutely not. I don't even know where the fuck that's at.
It's in your computer somewhere, though. You
don't if you're saying that if people could buy land with cryptocurrency and that DeFi app or whatever is the means that people are doing it, then if it's gonna be legit, I'm not like buying an NFT version of my land or anything like that.
Well, so no, like is land in there? You can buy a ranch in the land, and
it sound like Redfin or Zillow, but with crypto.
Yeah, but it's not. So it's not relative to the real world at all. It's a world in virtual reality.
So this is digital land, like literally.
Yeah.
All I know is about the coin.
I think I'll get real land. Like I'll probably buy real land. You know what I'm saying? Put a server farm on there, and then I can make a digital universe.
Yeah, this is all new to me. I don't know nothing about this virtual world and all this. I
barely know about it myself. I just had it here to just bring it up and just as we talk about these things,
Oh, no, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
I know digital world. Are we missing out not buying land in the digital world?
Because that's why I wrote it down, because I literally saw these people tweet about that they've spent like
we buy land in
a couple of million. They bought a couple of $1 million worth of acres in Decentraland, and they put like some blueprints down and like, yo, this shit is gonna be fire in the future. Like they were gonna build on it, and they talk about it like real land. Like, yo, like we gonna build this property on real land.
I'm thinking about. I'm thinking. See, this is but this is what I saw. I would have to know what you could do on like what is the I would need to know more about it. Like what can you do with the land? Is it like I don't understand it right now because it's digital. But with that being said, I would have never thought about being able to buy a stake or use clout to trade, let alone it have like a dollar value attached to it. So I don't know if all of these things are gonna, you know what I'm saying, like pan out. But again, I don't know what's gonna become digital either. Now, a digital world sound like, what the fuck we gonna do with a digital world? We in the real world. You know what I'm saying?
But it could be did I fucking lose internet? I gotta order that.
And could possibly be like I don't know. Might just be past me right now.
It could be the beginning of what is it called? Ready Player One.
Ready Player One. Now, so what in my head I was thinking, what if Decentraland becomes some Ready Player One game that everybody plays and right? Like it's a world, so you gotta buy land, but it's for money or something, and it's you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. yeah, I don't know what.
So yeah, that's the thing. If y'all want to look into it more, I don't know how amazing it is, but yeah, it just came across my radar on the week. You know, like so. Yeah, I just saw like people buying up big chunks of land, and I was like, okay, guess that's the thing.
Yeah, no. I mean, a lot of people bought .com shit too. You know what I'm saying? Rich people and not rich people alike. A lot of people bought shit during the housing things. Look, banks fucking collapsed. Look, they was fucking up their type of shit. It wasn't new technology, but I'm sure some of these things we'll see in the future, and I'm sure some of these things are gonna flop. There's a lot of things we don't foresee, so I don't want to say it's like completely the clout shit sound retarded. Like I don't think the clout shit that sound like shit that's gonna die. But depending on what the land is and what it could be, like I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Get out of there, nigga.
But it would have to be providing some benefit. Like it would have to have some monetary value people cared about. It would have to be a game. Like you can't just own land digitally that like nobody gives a fuck about like that. You can't really do anything with it. You know what I'm saying? Like it has to, I don't know, it has to be a part of something different, or digital land, whatever that means, has to have some sort of function or something that you could do with it. But right now people just making websites. I feel like right now people are just making websites like www.bestwebsite.com in the 90s, right? And like everyone's like, oh my God, another website. And it's part of the internet and this is dope and it's going to be $1 million idea. And like, not all of that's just going to be like that. But it's interesting though, look, we digitizing all kind of shit. We don't care about the physical version no more, right? People are spending money on
whatever
zeros and one versions of some shit in real life, I guess. It's interesting. I don't know. Duke froze. Look,
I know he dip froze and dip. But I'm actually, so that was it. I didn't have too many topics for the week, but I can do my comic books and my varieties, and then we be done. But or if he works, I'm sure he got some finance stuff to drop, or I'll do some comic book shit. Damn, he doing the L loading. I might start already. All right, I'm gonna read this first one. I didn't finish today's episode, so I don't know if this has anything to do with that, but it said Falcon and Winter Soldier power broker theory could reveal a Daredevil crossover. So yeah, that might happen. What the hell's going on? You back, dude? You back?
I heard you the first time. I heard you all them words, but I guess you wouldn't hear me though.
Nah. What happened? You beating?
Fucking girl, ain't even open the fucking door.
Oh shit! Check this out. Or here, before I go, yo, you got any crypto knowledge? You got, because we're done with the normal topics already. I'm just doing the comic book shit.
Dogecoin.
Yeah, you told me during the beat battle. So what happened?
I made a couple bands. Dogecoin has been jumping out their drawers. Jumping out completely out their drawers. Like they had drawers on. There's no more drawers. The niggas drawers. Like, I bought them niggas at a 10th of a cent. 10th of a cent.
10th.
I held them niggas. Matter of fact, I heard your man one day. Your man was drunk on here when you and him. It was only you and him.
Oh, Corey. Yeah, he was drunk.
Talking about that shit. So that nigga inspired me to buy more.
Really?
Dead ass serious.
You just popped in here on that day like twice, like for like 5 minutes each time, and that inspired you to get some shit. That's funny.
I get little inspiration when I hear about money moves and all that shit. Hey man,
I should text him like if he was really serious, because if he's really serious, then like his plan worked. You know?
Yo, bro. Yo, I'm
gonna text him right now.
You see, I invest a shit ton of fucking money on fucking Dodge and this and this and that. I'm like, this guy might be on to something. I said that shit. I put ban on it. Then the next day I put another 500. Then the next day I put another ban. So during that time, there was only at like 5, 4 cent, 6 cent, but I already had them niggas at a tenth of a cent. So I was just building compound. I was going what you call it,
dollar cost averages. Yeah, I know.
with dumb long, and I was just like, bet. I keep on buying the dip. What do you know? Nigga, them niggas jumped yesterday. ETC jumped yesterday. BCH jumped yesterday. BSV jumped yesterday.
Everybody jumping. House of Pain over here, son. Jump around.
Yo, everything was jumping out of control. I got ETC, I got LTC, I got all that shit. So everything was just so I was just like
yeah, it's been.
Is that your $1 million laugh?
Him, huh?
Only thing I did.
Yo. Yeah, I don't even know what to think. Yo, every time, because this is the second time I be cashing out, take a little out. This should just go right back up to where it was the next day.
Only thing I didn't like is KuCoin. KuCoin's been doing some faggot shit.
Oh yeah, what's it at? Am I getting screwed?
Them niggas is at 19. Look what he had, like 14 now. Some shit.
Oh well, I'm still up, I guess.
I'm still up too, because I bought them niggas at $1.50. So, but you know what I'm saying? It just, you know what I mean?
I get it. More the merrier. I get it.
Come on, girl. What is fucking doing, nigga?
I was gonna log into my thing. You know, my weekly login. I was gonna do it now.
But they still shoot, huh? If you invested in Dogecoin, your man was on to something though. Your boy, he said he invested a ton his whole check into. Remember, he said I put a third of my check in there and yada.
Yeah.
Them niggas up a lot of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, I'll text him now. See if he responded. If he responded before we're done.
Dollars, because nigga, almost. Hey man, we on the chat. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I almost made $10,000 in 2 days.
Big move.
Let's keep that clear, nigga. Of every coin, nigga, almost $10,000 in 2 days. I don't give a fuck who's on this chat. Yo, daddy.
This should just be jumping up so much.
Yo, son, everything
so crazy.
Jumped out its drawers.
I seen it the last few days. Ether, everything been just
2 days. I say tomorrow I'm gonna touch 10 bands. And that's the third day. So tomorrow I'm gonna touch. This is incredible. I was so shocked in my mind, like, what the fuck is going on?
Why are people buying Doggy Coin though? Isn't it like a joke coin? I don't get it.
Oh no, let it keep on being a joke coin. Elon Musk talking about Dogecoin moon time or moon boots.
But why though? I don't get the
and your man, what you call it? The nigga Dallas? Oh, y'all state, Texas. Your man, what you call it?
Cuban.
He's heavy on Ethereum. That's his favorite coin.
Yeah, but I get Ethereum, but why Dogecoin though? Why they?
Yeah, let me finish. He's heavy on Ethereum. He likes Bitcoin. But he's accepting, if you want to buy tickets to the games, he accepts Dogecoin. You could pay.
Why?
I don't know. Them niggas is heavy on it. I have no idea. Elon Musk, all these people, they heavy on this fucking Dogecoin. Your man Snoop Dogg is posting Elon Musk. He's posting Elon Musk head on, what's the monkey from Lion King when he's holding up the fucking he's holding up the lion. The lion, he got a Dogecoin face on it. And the monkey is Elon Musk holding up Dogecoin.
Circle of life.
Snoop Dogg is posting
crazy.
Snoop Dogg is posting it. This shit is real, man.
I see all the shit. I just don't. I don't get why. I mean, you can make money on trading, but I'm like, why are people even? I don't get it. It's not a real. It's not supposed to be a real coin. Why is Elon Musk touting it? I don't get. That's what I don't understand. Like,
I've been texting.
What am I missing there?
Man, damn.
I said call me.
Yeah, I did see a bunch of stuff about Doggy Coin at work. I'm in mad groups at work too. It's a lot of savvy people. They be posting stuff. I just don't always be paying attention. and people were talking about Doggy Coin going up to 10 cents or I don't know, whatever the fuck it did was mad crazy. Yeah. I seen mad people talking about the shit at work.
Yo, that shit went up to 45 cents, man. 45.
Has it been up to $1 before or am I bugging?
Never went to $1.
Okay, I'm thinking about something else then.
45 cents, nigga.
Does that coin even exist on the KuCoin or what?
Yeah.
Nigga, I got it on KuCoin.
He's doing the future shit probably. Yeah, that's how he stacked up. You did futures?
I did futures. Listen,
I know you did the futures. Yeah, I know that.
Margin, I had it in the margin. Let's check this out. It's a funny thing. This is how I learned about margin. So I got a 10x margin on Dogecoin, right? So boom. As I'm doing the 10x margin, I was doing the futures on the coin as well. So I came up a couple hundred on the coin, on futures, and I'm coming up bands on the.
Oh, you actually took out a margin buy, not a futures, Yep,
I'm about to say.
Okay, I got you.
I just learned this this morning, so I'm doing futures.
That's what the margin account is for.
Yo, I'm doing futures now. The first $50, I woke up this morning. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, man, let me just try this shit out. I couldn't go to sleep because my mind is just because I'm just waking up. Yesterday it was already shooting before I went to sleep. So I was just like, damn, I'm dreaming in my dream. I swear to God, my hand to my mouth, I'm dreaming about money and how much money I'm making in my dream.
I remember the conversation we had.
Yo, incredible. I could not sleep. I woke my girl up like, yo, I can't stop thinking about coins. Right? Why am I thinking about fucking coins? Why am I thinking about
the gauntlet is not enough.
Yo,
not enough money in the pool.
Hold on, not to you other shit, but your boy didn't hit your boy. I don't know, y'all niggas don't play this shit either, but I play numbers every day, and I hit on these numbers today. I ain't gonna get into that either, but I came up on that too today. You know what I'm saying? I was just shocked on that day. You know what I'm saying? But
Duke always wins in Duke Casino. The odds just happen to be in my favor all the time. What can I say? I'm a lucky guy. He just poofs away like Dracula. You know what I mean? Like, yo, what the fuck?
Niggas just call me a walking lotto ticket. He said, this nigga Duke is just a lucky.
Niggas is late. I've been preaching people, telling them you run Earth, got all the money for years now. People say I'm a conspiracy theorist. I got a tinfoil hat on. I know Duke. He don't do that. That's not true. I'll be sitting here like, yo, he said it on camera. I got a video. I got a video for you. This, that, conspiracy. So, all right. Now they woke now. Now they calling you a walking lottery ticket. Huh?
So it was so funny to me because, like, it's a lot of people around me. So these niggas talking about, because he was talking about, yo, you still be playing lotto? I said, I still be fucking playing lotto every day. I said, I won 4 weeks in a row already. I said, I won for a band. I won for 5.
Wow, who wins the lottery 4 weeks in a row? That's not even mathematically, you know what I'm saying, sound. Come on, man. Look at him. All he got to do is shake his head. You know, I don't know, man.
I mean, it's only for like 500 a band. 500.
I ain't talking about the amounts. I'm talking about the probability, the statistical probability. He chill. How you know? I don't.
So today, it was only 500. So, you know what I mean? But as we talking, niggas is like, this nigga won again. How does nigga keep on winning? Yada 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 yada. Like, because in 2019 was my highest grossing. I had to win like at least 30 to 40 bands of lottery. I was beasting.
Wait, what lottery you playing?
It's not a lottery. Don't try. Don't try to replicate. You can't.
Yo, New York lottery. I was winning every week. A number Like they got 3 numbers and they got 2 numbers. I'm sorry, they got 3 numbers and they got 4 numbers. So I play numbers and I play the 4 number game. I don't play Mega Millions and all that shit. But I was just beasting every fucking week, sometimes 2 times in a week, 3 times in a week, nigga, every other day. If somebody else, the ninjas, there's one ninja. AB used to call them the ninjas, but it's nigga
Some
named
twins, right?
no, not the twins. It was we call him Sharon, but his name is I forgot his fucking name, his real name. Jonte. I don't know if you remember him. He's another nigga. He's a hitter too. He been hitting the same time I've been hitting. But he slowed down though. But in 2019, me and him was like back to back. He had to make he made more than he made definitely because he was.
Damn, y'all like Drake. Y'all go back to back on them wins.
He was hitting numbers, and we go to the illegal bookie spot because they got the bookies over here. You go to the bookies, you could bet on games and shit. They got this shit like it's like super league. You go. I'm exposing too much, but there's a couple spots, especially on Zoe Block, right there on the corner. They got you go to the you know what I mean. You go to the barber shop. You go inside. Poppy, let me get a line. Poppy give you a line. Boom, you just pick out teams. Super illegal is off his phone. We just pick the joints. It's one of the hills, one in Bronx. It's shit is everywhere. So you just pick your team. You pay you can pay $20, $30, depending on how many games you pick. $10 can get you like 4 bands. $20 can get you fucking almost 15. $30 can get you $30,000, some crazy nonsense. But homie been hitting on them things too, man. So I hit on a couple games too. I only hit like 4 times in 2019. I didn't hit in 2020 because I was, I'm scared of COVID and all that, so I ain't go super ham. But right now, it's just crazy. Right now, I don't want to get too deep into it. The coins is crazy. The lotto is crazy. Just a crazy time, man. What a time to be alive. What a time. I know some feels completely up. He's rich. Abe, you're up too. I'm just a nigga. I'm just a nigga at the bottom of the barrel trying.
Oh my god, yo! We can't allow him to say this on your platform. You can't let him spew this kind of shit on your platform. You can't let him do that. That's crazy, Abe. You're gonna get canceled.
Why did it?
You're gonna get canceled, Abe. I tell you, we're gonna get canceled.
I'm just a nigga.
Come up here and shit on the common man like that.
Hey, listen, man, I'm just a bottom feeder trying to live, baby. You feel me?
Hey, this is what you rolling with. This is the type of shit you got on your show, dog. This is the type of content you promoting.
Hey, man. The people
it's
speak.
Ultra
just let the people speak.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's
I have $0, nigga. I'm broke, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I'm just trying to survive, and
I bet you won't let us see your tax returns either, huh? I bet you wouldn't do that neither, right?
Yeah, I ain't got nothing, man. I'm broke.
You know
what I'm saying? I'm living off the land, nigga. I'm just trying to eat. I'm just trying to eat.
Both living for the city. That's how you. That's what you do.
Both of y'all niggas. I'm just trying to eat like both of y'all. You feel me?
Nah. I'm just.
Well, I mean, you hustling way more than me. What you talking about? I don't do nothing much. So it's like, how you trying to eat like me? No,
he's at after parties and. I don't even know.
I don't even do nothing. I don't invest in nothing like you. So I don't think you wanna. Do you want to be like you? I don't think you want to be like me.
He comes on here live on Twitch to tell the common man that he broke. This disrespectful to the people.
Niggas to the common man.
The common man. Crazy. The common folk.
Nigga, I'm broke, man.
The common folk.
I'm broke. But yeah, so just to get back to coins, Coins is going crazy. I don't want to hold you up, but coins is definitely going crazy. Just look at altcoins. I got back into XLM. I'm in Dodge XLM because XLM is at 60 cents.
Let me cut you off real quick because you were talking about Doge. I was just looking up some stuff on it. Not just the Dallas Mavericks, but Newegg.com also. And a few other retailers except
so people
Dogecoin.
just are like, all right, this shit is not a fake.
Doesn't that?
joke
Yeah, I was gonna say, doesn't that technically make Dogecoin a viable currency?
It definitely. And I got an account with Newegg, man. I'm about to go hit them niggas up.
There you go. You Dogecoin that shit up.
That probably explains a lot of the jump too. Yeah,
I joined them niggas raffle mad times just to get a 3070 RTX 3070, man. Them niggas.
I was thinking of join. I didn't know it existed. I did till like recently. My friend told me, and I think I might do that. Yo, Duke, like I don't know if I want to go into like the real details here, but like I don't know. I keep flirting with it in my head every couple of weeks. I think I might just buy a pre-built computer that costs way too much.
just to get the card.
Well, no, I have a 2009 computer, so I also want everything dope. You know,
I would see why.
Yeah. So, but yes, it would come with a dope card. I don't think what you want. You want the 3070, right?
The 3070 or the 3080, but I was going to take the 3070 just a little leap over the 3060.
I fluctuate between the 3070 and the Ti only because I'm not really like a real gamer. So like all those cards would be amazing for me. It doesn't matter. Like the wackest one, the 3060 would be probably dope for me. Yeah. I have a 960, so it's like a 3060 would be amazing for me. You know what I mean? But I don't think I think going past 3070 for me is just I'm just wasting money because any of those would be good for all the videos I do. Like any of those would be good. You know. So
that's the only reason I wanted just to play fucking Call of Duty because that's the only game I really play. It's Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? I want to play my shit at high resolution, and I like to talk shit to everybody, kill people when I'm on my downtime.
There you go.
I just want to kill people and have fun. And
you can't see my camera because you know I'm twist, but I got an arcade stick, and so I'm not gonna be playing games like hardcore, but I got one fighting game. I got Killer Instinct. So,
Killer Instinct is dope. Though.
Yeah. The newest one, the one that came out on Xbox, I got it from the Microsoft store. So yeah, I might start playing that a little bit here and there.
Yeah, I don't go super beast with the games no more. It's quiet for those days. I'm still trash, I'm still trash. But when I have some downtime. You know what I mean? I just want to just kill people and get a little steam off, whatever. I play a little 2 hour, 3 hour. And I just play some Call of Duty and drink beers and talk shit to my niggas because, you can sign on to the Xbox on your PC now. So I sign my PC and talk shit to everybody.
Yeah, that's how I connect. I got my first Xbox account because of KI.
Talk shit on PC. I mean, on my Xbox Live because everybody's on. Most of all my niggas is on Xbox Live. Even if they're not, we got the PS4 niggas. So Call of Duty allows you to speak to P4, Xbox, and PC.
Oh, the crossplay.
Yeah, crossplay on Call of Duty. So
we finally in that world. Finally.
Yeah. So that's the only reason why I play it, so I can speak to everybody. And that's the only game I really literally is Call of Duty. Other than that. Every game on my computer and Rocket League. I play a little bit of Rocket League.
I loved Rocket League. I had it on PS4. It was a free game. That game's fire.
I'm actually okay. I just started. I've been to have that game from 2016, 17.
Yeah.
I just started learning how to fly, and you know what I'm saying.
I never learned that, and I still had mad fun.
That's right, man. That shit's a dope ass game.
It is a dope game. That game is hot fire, dude.
Just block goals in, and when you score, you. Yeah,
yo, my teammates would curse me out because I sucked.
Be a goalie. I could be a dope ass goalie. I know how to fly to the ball and hit the ball at the goalie and all that shit.
Yeah,
that's cool. It's fun.
It's a fire game.
That PUBG. I used to play hard body, but it's just PUBG, Call of Duty, Rocket League. That's it. Everything else is whatever. I'm not wasting my time. I'm buying no games. I'm not out here waiting on no lines and that stupid nonsense.
I played this little Crypto Heroes game.
Mm.
That's it. I ain't hooking shit up. And honest, like other than certain, if I did want a game, I almost kind of would want to see what the AR VR shit kind of look like. Honestly,
next level.
You know
You
what I'm
ain't
saying?
going backwards. Next level. You ready for the?
I
next
mean, just
level.
out of curiosity, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's probably nothing new under the sun at this point for us. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey man, go
I don't know. That's
download
like
the
that's just
Pokemon
a
game.
completely different type shit. Nah,
Go download the Pokemon game. That's AR, right?
I'm talking about like the. No, I mean
I know
like
what you
more
mean.
VR than AR. Yeah,
Yeah, real shit.
Nah, not that
I know what you mean.
just to see what it's like, but no. Mm.
But-
System's not hooked up. That already just knocked it. That just lowered the probability.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'll get a system, but I think just I might play some fighting games on my stick. I wouldn't mind playing. It's not even out, so it doesn't even exist. But I wouldn't mind playing Final Fantasy VII if it ever comes out on computer, the remake. But outside of that, I don't imagine I'll be playing like I don't think I'll be playing normal games really, you know. But we'll see.
I'm never
Yeah.
I'm never buying a system.
I don't think so either. Unless I would have to be like really serious, and for me to be that serious, I'm probably have accomplished other things in my life. You know?
Some crazy shit would have to happen.
Yeah.
Some like breakthrough or some crazy shit would have to happen because I'm definitely.
You win Bitcoin in Street Fighter matches now, you know?
I don't know. Some shit would have to happen. Excuse me.
I mean, yo, so Street Fighter 5, right?
To get a console anyway, like
Street Fighter 5, when you win a match, you do get cash, but it's cash for the Capcom store. Like, they might as well just sync that to crypto, right?
They could make their own crypto.
Yeah.
We might see that. You might start seeing that. You say that now. Yeah.
That'd be because you know how that would change.
DLC landscape could become crypto type shit.
People
would
be going hard in rank.
edition, NFT skins, and they could just.
People would be going hard at rank. Yo, they be going hard at rank. There probably a bunch of dudes make mad money, don't even go to tournament no more. It's like, what you talking about? Just play online. I'll make like 2-3 G's a month. I'm good.
People probably start because like some of the games got the loot box shit, and I know some of the stuff was illegal, but I could see that shit. You know, people finding a way to utilize these things, these spaces.
Yeah,
but no, I don't think. I want to shoot. I want to fucking.
Oh, you want the ranch stuff? You want the ranch?
I want to just. Like hobby wise, like that's what I've been thinking about doing. But
have you gone to any like shooting spots in Texas?
Not recently. No, not here. There's one near here. They said the Texas House passed a law that you could get a carry conceal without even a permit. You don't even need to do that or take a little safety course they have.
Sounds like Texas. Sounds like
Oh my god.
Texas, baby.
I like that.
That's Texas.
The quote in it from one of the politicians was like, "It's time to put the trust back in law-abiding citizens." Something like
there you go. That sounds like Texas to me.
This is dangerous. Texas is the most dangerous. You could carry a gun without even having a
there's not even like rifle carrying laws. Like, there's not even no like.
Give me that.
Regulations on the shit from what I saw in terms of like having it in a car and but people aren't walking around either like they fucking
It smells like massive alcohol.
Benghazi or anything like that. So
yeah,
nigga, just the fact
I don't know if I've ever even seen anybody. Obviously, if they conceal carrying, you probably wouldn't notice, but I don't even think I've seen anybody open carrying or. I haven't seen anybody with a firearm.
Just the fact that they allowed that this is the fact that they announced that they said that you can carry a gun without even having a permit. Concealed.
That's the law they made. Yeah.
That's crazy, Mo. That's a serious. I'll say that's a serious dope ass law.
It don't make sense, but here's the reason why it never made sense in the first place. The only difference is the permit. I was talking to my boy. I'm actually gonna, because I don't know when it's gonna go into effect, and I don't have a permit yet, but I'm actually going to get the permit as proof that I am a carrier in Texas, because you can still carry in other states. So if you go to Utah and they recognize the Texas thing, it's probably better to have the card if you wanted to carry there. So I would actually just get the card instead of just not having nothing. Now, if you wanted to carry, how you gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what other states are gonna do. So I'd rather just have the card. But you already gotta buy, if you're buying a gun, you already got background checks. So it's not like they know who you are. They don't train you. The little safety fucking class that you take is one time only. Nobody makes you train every day. Nobody makes you practice every day. That shit is basically useless. Like, it's, I don't want to say it's useless, but if you're not training every day with your weapon, then like taking that thing one time is like, oh, what is, they're way more dangerous now because now they're not taking the course. No, if people aren't practicing with their firearm, they're probably not going to be like really great when they need to use it or as disciplined or skilled. So I don't know how each person, nobody's in control of how people, right, like maintain their whatever for shooting. So that little written test and hey, you know how to load it and unload it and you know what this does, it's not like protecting any crazy shit from happening. You know what I'm saying? It's literally just to make sure you're not retarded and you know how to hold the fuck, you like understand basic fucking shit about a gun.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. The fact that they just let you do that right there is just phenomenal.
The thing is what I'm saying is like, so you talking about like you're a new person, nobody makes you get trained for nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you get it and they tell you that stuff, you could go home and just be a jackass because they only told you how to do the shit once. You know what I'm saying? It's only a day class. And now it's online. So you're not even physically with somebody showing you this. You just online. You can still go do some dumb shit. If I gave you a day class all day and showed you shit, a year from now, you don't shoot your gun, you don't do stuff, you don't carry it every day, you might forget some of that shit. It's a perishable skill. You know what I'm saying? So it sounds kind of crazy, but it's really not anything that crazy.
No,
you know
I'm
what
not
I'm saying?
like I said, I'm not saying that it's that crazy. What I'm saying is the point I'm trying to, they allowing you to do this. In other states, this is not allowed. Texas, they allow you just to.
Oh nah, it's one of it's like there's like 20 states or something like that. Vermont, some states you could just conceal and open no permit. So it's a lot of states actually
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
that you don't. There's places that are looser than Texas in some regards, is what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Yeah,
yeah,
there's places that have even, you know, whatever that looked like, where you could maybe do some shit easier than you could even do here. Because right up until now, you had to get a permit. There's already places in the U.S. that you don't need a permit to conceal carry.
yeah.
Go to the store, buy a gun, get a background check. No, off you go, buddy.
Wow, that's nuts.
Off you go.
That's nuts.
Put the shit right in your pocket and, you know what I'm saying, go outside, I guess. I don't know.
God, son.
But if somebody's gonna do something crazy, they can do something crazy. Me waiting 3 days, you giving me some class is not, you know. I think I'm not mad. I think people should get some basic instruction if it's their first time. Like, all right, at least you got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't know, you can YouTube. I would think that if you've never bought a gun before and it was your first time buying it, that you would do that anyway. I would think most people wouldn't go like, all right, give me some bullets and a gun. I'll go figure this shit out at home. Like, that's probably not like in the minds of someone buying a gun, just give them what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, you never know. So I don't know. I'm not mad if they want to make people take the class. Like, I don't care if they made me take the class. I'm cool with that. It makes sense. Y'all don't want me to have a class? Cool. cool with that too.
Nice. Nice. That's dope. That's dope to me. I think America, I think every state.
Oh my God. Yo, he about to get on his shit. Hey, he gonna get his cancel right now.
You know what I'm saying? I think America, everybody.
He said America. You hear him?
Yeah, I hear.
Everybody should be able to bear some fucking arms, because there's a lot of sick motherfuckers out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Now it's up to you. You know what I'm saying? I bet. So if you do a crime with this shit and you get caught, listen. If you're doing dumb shit out in the streets, just like everywhere else, you do dumb shit, you deserve to go to jail. That's off the rip. You know what I'm saying? But if you defending shit like your house, you know what I'm saying, like your property, then it's okay. But if you going out looking for niggas to kill and doing all this stupid drill shit, of course you need to go to jail. That's off the rip. You don't need to be outside. If you can't fight a nigga with your hands and a nigga attacks you and you can't beat him up with your hands and you shoot this motherfucker, it's crazy, man. I ain't gonna say you deserve to go to jail, but some you gotta fight that case. That's something that you gotta fight. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say you deserve to go to jail, because you might don't want to fight. And this nigga might have a knife or something, or you know what I'm saying, he might have an advantage over you. Something might be there, and that's the variables of it. So in that sense, you might have to use your gun, yada yada yada. But when it comes to defending something like your land, your property, your family, yada yada, I think everybody should be able to bear arms, because
they can per the Constitution, that's everyone's right.
Because there's a lot of sick motherfuckers out here, man. And man,
guns don't make people do bad things. I get that, mate. Like, say there were less guns, there might be less occurrences of it, but the fact that if people want to point to gun violence being so prevalent, that just says something's wrong with us. Like, yes, these devices make killing easier, but if we're okay just killing people, we just like killing people because we got a thing that makes it easy to kill people. So it's like, well, there's whipped cream here. Let's fucking spray it on everything, right? Like, is that what's going on? Like, our culture's fucked up if we just don't give a fuck about life like that. Like, I don't know, like, yeah, guns, sure, it makes it easier for people to do it, but why are people even thinking about needing a device to do stuff like that in the first place? Or they might think of something else, but like, why do people even view stuff like that? In the first place is like the real root of the cause. I get it. If you want to kill somebody, this thing might make it easy for you to do it. But why are people arriving at that place so much? Or is it just because they have the gun that they're like, all right, well, gotta kill people with it, I guess. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's for. I don't know. But there are a lot of sickos. So and the police station's not next door to me. So if I call them, I don't know if they'll get here in time. So I got something for you.
That's a fact. See, that's what I'm talking about. You need to protect your shit, man. Protect your family. It's
not a guarantee against anything, but I would definitely feel more comfortable having it than not when it's needed, as they say.
That's real. Listen, it's definitely not a guarantee, but it's definitely going to give you that comfortability. Like, all right, nigga. Motherfucker come up, shit. Listen, man, I got something for you, and it ain't pretty. It might sit you down for a long time. Matter of fact, you might see somebody else, as in celestial. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you. It's up to you.
One of the things people don't get about guns is they're outside of hunting, and when they're for hunting, what are you doing to the animal? You're killing it. Nobody shoots animals to hurt them and just let them be hurt. Outside of recreational target shooting or like anything that has to do with just shooting targets and not things, guns are for killing, period. They're not for wounding. Anybody in a professional field that uses guns, if they draw it, it's because they need to use lethal force. It's the whole purpose that is out is because death is upon me. I'm at the point where I have to use this as a resort. whoever has a gun pointed on you is telling you that they're about to kill you. This is a possibility. Whether they're trying to stop you or rob you or tell you to do something, whatever the context, lethal thing is there. It's not for shooting nobody in the leg. So if I shoot you, ideally you go away. If I didn't, then I didn't do my job right. Because it shouldn't be out in the first place if I don't think that you're gonna kill me. If you're not really gonna kill me and you're not really that much of a threat, then I shouldn't escalate it to a gun in the first place.
Word.
But yeah, if you're getting shot at by me, no, I'm coming to like finish you off because I'm shooting at you based on the fact that I think you're trying to kill me. Yeah. So I'm not gonna shoot you in your leg. You might still be able to. I was just talking. I'm not gonna shoot you in your arm. People still get off. I'm not gonna shoot you once and see what happens. See if you fall and maybe stop. No. When you're done and not moving, unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, then be like, damn, you know, it had to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? But
and that's a valid point you just made right there.
That's what they're for.
That's a valid point you just made right there. Right. Only use this shit like in America if somebody's trying to fucking kill me. Or if I feel threatened that you're going to threaten my life. If my life is threatened by you, if you have a knife or anything else that's going to threaten my life, I have this right here to end yours because I feel threatened about my life. Now, if you have some hands, you know what I'm saying? I could take
I can't just shoot you if you're just trying to fight me with your fist. I obviously like over escalated. Even though you could kill somebody with your fist, but like generally, right? Like that's not super often or anything like that. But hey, if 5 people are approaching you with no weapons, like that might be a different situation. You know what I'm saying? So
go time.
And just because you pull a gun don't mean that you have to kill somebody. It just means that you are right. Your stance to be able to defend against a threat that you deem was lethal.
Stand your ground law.
I'm just saying, look, even if you're in a situation where it's 5 people, if you pull a gun out, your expectation would be that they would stop. If they continue, at that point, it's just like, all right, if y'all probably gonna try to kill me or something, right? Like if I don't immediately start fucking shooting at you because you're not shooting at me, and it's just 5 people, then y'all should just stop. If y'all keep going, then
that's what you just what?
Then that person is crazy because I'm communicating to them that I'm willing to kill them. So if you continue on, then what are we all agreeing to? You know what I'm saying?
Yep. That what you just described is to stand your ground law. Motherfuckers around you. It is more than one person. And y'all trying to do harm to me. I have the right to use this. The stand your ground law. Stand your ground law goes. You know, it's more to it, but that part right there, what you just explained, was one of the parts that falls in the line of the ground right there.
In the military, it's hostile act, hostile intent. So, like, say somebody had a gun, you can't just shoot somebody because they got a gun in their hand, because people could carry guns in places. Yeah. But if somebody got a gun
and they threaten you,
and their intention looks like they point to they just look like they posturing. Their intent is like to harm you, and they take a hostile act. They point the gun at you. They run towards you. Anything like that, that's like green light. Yes. Obviously, the context is different than regular day, every life, but there's still like a standard of like you just don't immediately go to like death mode.
Yeah, man, this shit is heavy, man. That would be dope, though.
I just want to become a good marksman. I just want to be able to shoot quarters off of like a thing from like 1,000 yards away with like one arm or some shit like that.
You listen.
Hawkeye. I want to be gun Hawkeye.
Yo, Abe, the nigga said to the point where you won't even know that you're getting hit. You won't even hear the bullets.
That's just hypersonic rounds, though.
That's what he said.
That's mastery, dog. Mastery.
You won't even hear the bullets when they hit you.
That wouldn't have nothing to do with me. That's just a type of gun. If the gun is hypersonic and the distance is further enough, It break the sound barrier, so it hit you before the sound would get to you. The bullet gets to you.
Be finished though. He said it's getting to the point where you don't even hear it before it hits you. You gonna shock the leg.
See, this guy.
The forward beach. Come on, man.
This guy's a sicko.
Come on, man. That's bars, nigga. That's real bars. This is real life, nigga. We living it. He said it. He said it.
He said we living it. He said it.
It's
real life.
It's real life.
It will be though. That's true. That's a fact. Watch. A year from now, I'm gonna be in my backyard, perfecting the craft.
I mean, honestly, that's what Hawkeye, every time they show his normal life, that's all he's ever doing. It's just shooting in the back.
You gotta, if you want to be nice like that. If you don't want to miss, you gotta be practicing every day.
And then he passing it down to his daughter. He's just passing it down to his kids.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, all right. He gonna start way younger than I did. He gonna be real familiar.
Our car is nice though.
But anyway, let's go down. Let's finish the list. We got sidetracked. Dude told us about how he's rich.
No.
Hates poor people. And a bunch of other stuff like that.
You chimed in. You chimed in too. Don't act like you.
Let me see. All right, so I read that Falcon thing. All right. Amazon's Lord of the Rings to cost nearly 5 times the Game of Thrones season budget. Amazon got a Lord of the Rings show coming out. They paid a crazy amount. I could probably Google it, but it doesn't matter. They paid like 100 or 200 million for the rights, not even to make the show, just for the rights. And I guess it's gonna be even more expensive than Game of Thrones. So, yeah, that's gonna be their God show.
Right.
However, I don't know. Like I don't really know the Lord of the Rings fan contingent, but I always just like, yeah, but something like Game of Thrones didn't exist. Lord of the Rings exists. And, you know, I know technology has gotten better, but, you know, we see it. You know, we've seen it already. It's not, like, unrealistic. You know, I don't have to imagine what Lord of the Rings might look like. I can literally watch it right now. You know, so, I don't know. But maybe there's a rabid fan base. Like, it don't seem like, you know, it's not like the comics. Like, yeah, it's another Captain America story, but you can always tell the other one. You know, they're gonna tell, I assume, the same stories that the movies told, the books, right? Because there's only a Lord of the Rings book set, and that's it. There isn't like the Lord of the Rings legacy that goes on forever and ever, you know?
I think this isn't like The Hobbit and other stuff related.
But that has a movie too, The Hobbit, you know? 3
movies.
movies.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying there's like another. But I think that's it though, right? Like The Hobbit.
That's
and Lord
it.
Of the
As far
Rings,
as I know, it's Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, and
that's it.
Yeah. So that to me, that's just a huge investment in something that already exists. You know what I mean?
We just talked about this the other day. They can make that work. Oh, we only got 2 stories. Great. Let's go into more detail. Filler. Come on, dog.
No, for sure. But what I'm saying is that those stories already exist, and they're not even that old. It's not like
no. Hey,
I know.
You didn't see what happened in between.
Yeah.
They were looking for pots, and
we did. They walked a lot. They walked a lot in that I saw.
But you didn't see all the things they saw on the wall and the things they spoke about. Interesting things about the world they live in.
I guess.
Creatures that you didn't see. Fights that were omitted.
Yeah. Like, I guess.
All right. So you're down. You signed up.
Sure.
All right.
DC reveals major Batman characters LGBTQ+. This is the comic book, by the way, not the movies.
What character is it?
It was Ghostmaker. I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that
That's
is.
some new
I'm
shit.
not familiar with that.
What the fuck?
What are you talking about?
Batman's gonna be an LGBT.
Nah, you can't. It says DC reveals major Batman character. There's someone in the universe.
My bad. I had it on mute. So
his name is Ghostmaker. I've never heard of him in my life.
order some Uber. I just realized what you just said.
Why are they doing that? Just to switch it up.
I mean, I could read, but I don't even know who Ghostmaker is to even be like that interested.
Yeah.
You know, outside looking in without knowing anything, right? You know, they're just keeping up with the times, you know. But I have no idea. Winter Soldier co-creator explains why he's conflicted about watching the show. Without even reading this article, I'm pretty sure this is what I already told you.
Me why.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you already told me why.
Yeah. So he quoted the Dave Chappelle story though, in that like they made it right for him, you know, so maybe they can make it right for him as well, you know.
Okay.
But right now he's not all that ecstatic.
They ain't feeling it.
Yeah. But like he credits, he still, you know, he tries to be not grimy about it, and that like he said, "What's up? What's up?"
Episode came on yesterday.
Friday, yeah. So yeah, yesterday for you.
I'm watching.
I only saw half of it. I didn't see it yet.
Continue.
All right. But yeah, no, he said it was you know, it still changes his life, you know, but it still leaves a bad taste in it. Yo, he shared some stories, yo, that when they have, this is some of the stuff I don't think I did tell you. When they have the Hollywood premiere, they have an overflow theater. So he didn't even get to go into the real theater.
Disrespect.
Yeah. And then on the after party, he wasn't even on the list.
Oh, so he had to try to play me? Okay. No,
So yeah, he had to like talk to, I think, Winter Soldier himself to get in or some bullshit like that. So
wow, he had to talk to Winter Soldier himself.
Some shit, either that or Kevin, like somebody. So,
that's sick. You got to get permission from the character you resurrected to come to the party for the shit. That was some petty Duke shit. There was something happened there. They were like, yeah, put that nigga in the overflow too. Don't let him in the party. Knowing damn well who he was. he got some spices.
He said a few stories like that. Yo, he said, check this out. So he said they offered him money as a thank you. And he turned it down because he thought it was an insult based on the money that he made. And he said later on in the interview, he brings it up again. He's like, he's actually in the Winter Soldier. He said he's in a scene in the background and he has one speaking line that got cut out. But because of that one speaking line, he has a SAG card. So he said he still gets royalties from that movie today. But he said the royalties he got from that movie that he has technically no lines in paid him more than he ever made for making Winter Soldier. So yeah, it's the guy who made Winter Soldier.
He's a director?
No, the guy who made it, like the comic book, he made the character.
So
wow. he says like he don't like watching all the movies because it make him sad that he ain't get paid for none of this and they all making billions off of it, you know.
That's fucked up. Same way too, I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all put me in the overflow and then got me to the party, so y'all just really
he wasn't allowed to see, like he was at the movie premiere, but they put him in like the overflow theater, the second theater.
I see what y'all did. Okay.
They didn't put him on the list for the after party, so he had to like call somebody to get him in. All kinds of grimy shit.
Fucked up. I feel him.
Oh wow, this is too little, too late. Wonder Woman 84 considered another villain instead of Pedro Pascal's Maxwell
Who
Lord.
cares? Whatever.
He didn't see that movie, but they should have totally considered anybody. That movie had another villain. It's called Cheetah. They could have just left it be.
Wonder Woman, the one that just came out, the new one.
Yeah. You seen that shit?
When she went back in time and they were showing her.
Nah, she don't go back in time.
Well, I'm sorry. They were showing where she started in the 1950s and all that shit.
Not really. It takes place in the 80s. There's no time travel or nothing. It's just really boring.
Time travel. I'm just saying that it was.
It's not even her movie. It's about the movie's really about this guy who's an office guy and he sucks, but he finds a wishing rock, and yeah. That's really his movie. Wonder Woman's like a guest character in that movie. It's like, but it's pretty ridiculous.
Oh, it was in the 80s. You're right.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna skim through this because I think they might say who they were thinking. We had Toyd Oh, you gonna like this, Phil? You gonna like this? This is. I know you gonna like this, Phil. They actually said who they were thinking about. We had toyed around early on about using the Duke of Deception. Oh, you gonna like the rest of the sentence. Yo, check this out. You gonna like the rest of this sentence. We had toyed around early on about using the Duke of Deception, but it felt like we had already done a god in the first one with the God of War, and we didn't want to be repetitive with another god.
Wow. So in the DC universe, there was a god Duke.
He don't even hide it. Duke of Deception.
And he's the Duke of what now? What'd
Duke of Deception.
Deception.
He's a
Everybody
god.
and he clenches fists and lasers come out and everybody get 100% of these powers. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get blasted and I take over Earth. Duke of Deception. Wow.
That's crazy.
What do you think of that, Duke? What is the Duke? I gotta Google the Duke of Deception now.
I have no.
And he's a god. That's crazy. I thought he was just like shady white guy or something like that.
Just no answer.
Yo, you aren't on the podcast yet, Duke, but I told Phil about this beat battle that they do, movie score beat. They're not doing normal beats. The beat battles are like it's more about like scoring beats, you know, like movie stuff. Yeah. But like if you win the beat battle, you get called a Duke. And if you don't make beats, but you like vote, you only vote, you a peasant.
Oh my yo, look at this.
What? You found out some lore, some Duke of Deception lore?
God.
Yo, listen to this. It says blah 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 blah. Perhaps fitting for the embodiment of subterfuge, the Duke's comic book appearances have never definitively established his true identity.
I mean, he is the Duke of Deception, right? I mean,
I don't know. The Duke of Deception can create illusions and delusions in the minds of others and drive them insane. He can envelope himself in illusionary image which changes his physical appearance.
Oh my
He has
God.
used his ability to disguise himself as Wonder Woman, all these other people. He can also send his astral form invisible. Yo, this power is crazy right here. Listen to this, Dave. Listen to this, because at first I was like, okay, but it's a very specific power. He can also send his astral form invisibly to military and government leaders, inspiring them with thoughts of duplicity, which they take to be their own. He can influence the government. Who could only astral project to government leaders? Usually that means you could write like go to other universes.
He'll live in Inception.
He got a direct astral projection to the government dimension. That don't even make sense. You ever heard of that? He can actually project to the government mindscape and just control the Duke of Deception. Wow. You can't make this stuff up. I already know what this is about. I've been telling y'all about this. Know what I mean? I don't need every instance of the Duke's appearance. He's in the DC universe. Yeah, of course. He in Marvel somewhere too.
Oh my
Guaranteed.
God. Oh my God. This is crazy.
He like, this is crazy. Like he didn't know about the Duke of Deception. He got issue number 1 right on his wall in his studio. He got the limited edition joint.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
Right there.
I have nothing. I have no parts, no comment, no nothing. Actually,
I don't know.
This is crazy, man.
Yo, I'm gonna read. You got more, or should I finish the rest?
So I've read it. I've already know all about the Duke of Deception. I don't know DC, but I know the Duke of Deception. I know that much. I'll tell you that. I know all about his story. Whatever Wonder Woman's troubles are, I'm sure I could guess them.
I already know about the Duke of the Subs.
Sick.
Let me see. So this is a quote from the director now. She said they wanted to hire me like a beard. They wanted me to walk around on set as a woman, but it was their story and their vision and my ideas. They didn't even want to read my script. There was such mistrust on a different way of doing things and different point of view. So that was definitely happening. When I joined Wonder Woman, it was like, yeah, okay, but let's do it this way. Women don't want to see that. Her being harsh and tough and cutting people's heads off. That's not what I'm a Wonder Woman fan. That's not what we're looking for. Still, I could feel that shaky nervousness on their point of view versus hers. Some of that, I read that, and one that sounds like the typical thing you always hear, right, when we talk about DC, right? Like movie sets or any of that shit. It's like, look, those people are crazy, right? But some of that, and I don't know like Wonder Woman lore like that, but when I read like her cutting people's heads off, I'm like, one, I don't even think she did that, right? Or I guess she did that in the Zack Snyder thing, right? But that's Zack. But I mean, you didn't see it in Justice League. Zack Snyder, she cut off Steppenwolf's head.
Yeah,
it was almost like a team combo because technically he was already being, I think, Superman. Yeah. So it was almost like the guy's almost dead already, and then she kind of was like, "Nah, I gotta make sure."
I mean, he floating. Yeah, it's like a three-way. Some crazy shit. I seen it.
But like in my head,
step on it afterwards. Like this shit was trash anyway.
In my head, like you see, and that's why I got like scared when I remember when those movies were new, and you had Batfleck over here murdering everybody, and I was like, I bet you they gonna make Wonder Woman soft, and it's like that's kind of sad. So, because to me, Wonder Woman should be doing that crazy shit. It's the other guys who should be soft, But it looked like no one got what they want when you read about these movies on the DC set. Everybody's disappointed. But yeah. Let's see. What the hell is this? All right. You gonna read that one? The crime scene.
I'm kind of drunk.
Comic views. Oh, that's it. From the party?
Yeah, I drank a lot.
How long was it? Like, you left kind of early. I was surprised.
6 to 12, but I didn't want to stick around. I was already too drunk. I didn't want to sit down.
And about that?
Yeah, I listened to the whole album already. It was already, now they're playing it back, and he's just...
You good?
Reflecting on it. It's cool. It was dope, but I just wanted to come home and get some food, relax, take my shoes off, and lay the fuck down like an old man. Like I already introduced myself because it's a group of people that I fuck with as well. But I met him before when we was in high school, and I met him after that. But some other dudes just. Like, yo, you guys gotta link up, man. You got this and this and that, and I think y'all could do something, and yada yada yada. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm down with it. And because I just want to just network. I'm all for the network and trying to make more money and all that shit. So why not? I don't give a fuck how he got a nice little following for an older person because he's like what side of them niggas age? 37, 38, 39.
Veteran. Yeah.
He been doing that shit since we was in high school. So matter of fact, he might be younger than that, 36. I say 36, 35. Because when I was in 9th grade, he was in like 11th. So he's like 36, 30, 36, 36. But all in all, it's a networking move. So I'm down with the networking and as long as we can make money right now, I'm not doing this shit for fun. I don't give a fuck about the love. Fuck that, all of that. It's all about money.
Are you on that Timberland wave?
Too old to be talking about love and anything, nigga. If you love this music, I do too, but we too old to be talking about the love for the game and all that, nigga, we gotta get money right now. So
4-bar loops for life, AI loops for. Timberland said he got an AI to make Timberland beats. He don't even need to do it no more.
wow.
This is like real Timberland quotes. These are real Timberland quotes.
Watched the new episode yet? He got a new one that just dropped. Like I think it was Thursday. I didn't watch that one yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna catch up to that one.
I don't be watching the whole episodes, but like if a clip comes out with like some clickbait title, I'll just hear like the little 10-minute rant or whatever it is. I don't know, 5-second rant, whatever it is.
Be watching that whole thing, man, because like I told you before, I used to be looking for inspiration. Some of them shits give me that. Ooh, what the? Ooh, you get the tears. I don't know. For you, I don't know how the music does for you, but. So when I hear something dope, I get the tears, I get the hair, your hands standing up and all that shit. I get all that shit. It's like, ooh, what the fuck? God damn, that shit was fun. I be looking for that shit. I be looking for that shit though. So that's why I do listen to it. And from here I go to YouTube videos and yada yada.
Hey yo, Phil, this reminds me. I sent you my beat from the beat battle. It's kind of normal. That's why I sent it.
Okay. I haven't looked at my email today.
Yeah.
Well, I did, but I didn't check all of them. I had 30 emails. Jesus Christ.
That's a normal beat from Abe. I think
a normal beat.
Yeah, I saw you in the chat, Duke, and you said like, "Yo, that might be Willis beat," or you said somebody getting beat.
It was Willis Dennis.
Yeah,
it was clean like that. I don't think Abe even. I was in my mind like, nah, Abe didn't put himself in this battle. It just sounds like this beat sounds too clean. Like
the beat you picked, he won though. You picked the winning beat because you was
when I heard that off the rip, I was like, yeah, he won. Off the rip, like that nigga beat was fire. I don't know who that was.
Statics, that's his name.
This is his first time in it, or he been in there for a couple.
I think he done like 2. He worked crazy stuff, and he a family man with like 3 or 4 kids, and like doing all kinds of stuff in music. Like way too many things he does in music. So like he only pops in like once a month or something.
That shit was hard. Was hard.
He take it way serious stuff for sure. Like so, he good. He definitely good.
That was nice. I actually really. I was like, wow, whatever this is. He had that shit going backwards and forward, and it was just dope plugging on it, and drums are dope. It was just all around dope beat. But your beat was dope too.
Yeah, I liked it. I jammed it.
Your beat was dope too, man. It was clean. The hi-hats, everything was hitting on time. Like I'm saying, it wasn't, it wasn't quantized, but it was definitely clean. Nice. But it wasn't like a quantized. Put everything on like you put it on like 45% quantized. But it was nice. It was nice because I'd be doing that shit to my shit just to keep it a little rough, but nice, rough.
Nice rough around the edges.
I do 55, 45, 60%. So it gets it on there. And if something's a little off, I'll actually just go with the pencil and drag it a little on.
Yeah, that's what I like to do a lot.
Yeah. Because I want my shit to sound like I'm playing it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I still want it to be, in
motion and good and grooving.
Yeah, groove, a nice groove. So I do 5%. Sometimes even 75 or 70%. I just drag it. Whatever's off, I'll just drag it on. But yo, your beat was hard. I liked your beat. The bass was hitting. I was really shocked when you said it was. Is that an A beat?
I blame it on Timberland. I've been hearing Timberland talk. He all about money.
Oh no!
Blame Timberland.
It's happened. The transformation. Look at Duke. Yes. Look at the smile. Yes.
The beat can't make $1 million. Is not worth it.
Transformation is almost complete. Young Abe is almost ready.
That was my killer instinct for name for a day. Young ISB.
Oh, you got the stick. That other dude that gave you the arcade stick. That's the doggy coin dude.
No.
I was gonna say I was like,
nah. Jermaine gave me the stick. That's a different. Corey is the doggy coin dude.
Yes, young Abe, that last speed of yours was clean. I see you. Not quite fully quantized. You know, the Jedi don't like those techniques. You should come to the studio later. I can show you new techniques.
Yo, my homie made a studio downtown. Like, it looked fire from the pictures. I probably gotta go visit him. Like, no more house recordings. Like, he literally got a studio downtown. It remind me of Kenny Beats and shit. But
it's no more beat for music. It's no more beat. It's no more beats and music for the people. It's for the money now.
Everybody is moving that way, yo. Not me.
I'm asking you now. What everyone's.
I'm not.
Oh, so you still a Jedi? You conflicted. You young Abe right now. You conflicted. You don't know. I mean, you're not sure about the Jedi. You know what I mean? Senator Duke, the Deceptor is fucking. He tried to take over the Senate, flip the Senate to the Galactic Federation. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, so yo, I'm on the variety site now. It said Alfred Molina details Doc Ock's return in Spider-Man: No Way Home. This was something that I ain't think of. He said he almost didn't want to take it because he said this is 17 years later. He said I'm an old man now. I'm like 67 or something. He said, and I was like, I didn't even think that was gonna matter because I didn't think of like time travel or nothing. I just think he'd just be old now. But then I guess they quoted Nick Fury to him, Sam Jackson, and they show him that how they could youngify them and stuff, you know. So yeah, so he said he don't even move no more. He said the octopus hands do it all. It's all CGI because he's old now.
Hey man, yeah, word the text up 17. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, because I wasn't trying to do none of that real shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what he said. He said, "Look, I got my lower back hurts now. No, I ain't trying to do all that shit." He said, but yeah, he ain't dropped no spoilers. I think as I was reading, skimming through the rest of it. But yeah, clearly Doc Ock is in it, and they youngified him. I guess he said. He cited the iris, man. That's a horrible example of. I don't like that at all. In terms of not movie, I'm not even talking about movie. I'm just talking about youngifying. That's a horrible youngifying example. But yeah, they mentioned Lord of the Rings here, but check this out. Amazon Lord of the Rings series to cost $465 million for the first season. Dude, I feel like we said this a week ago. This is Infinity War's budget. This is half of the adventure. $465 million for the first season of Lord of the Rings, yo. Like,
that's craziness.
It is crazy. This better be like God's, like at least aesthetically, like this better look amazing. I guess like this better be better looking than any movie ever. I guess that's insane. That is crazy. Like, dude, that's literally like the price of 2 to 3 summer movies. You know what I mean? Like 465.
But think about it now, like because of the transition and all the COVID stuff, like it sounds crazy, but if you think about it, since it's bigger, if they really do treat it like a movie in terms of the budget, right? Like just because people aren't even going to the movies and they got like the long-term season shit, like they probably looking at the pricing of it different. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it might make sense because it's not one movie. That'd be crazy if it was like for one, like a 2-hour joint. That would have been fucking nuts. But if they building some shit out and they kind of banking on, right, like the trend, people really being home and looking at this shit more, it might. I don't know if it'll work out, but I think that's like the thought process. But the budget probably got to be like, yo, we got to make this shit like you saying, like this shit better look like legit. You know what I'm saying? Because if they start making shows like crazy like that, people might just start, you know what I'm saying? If TV shows start having the quality budgets of movies, like you be talking about Mandalorian look legit, and I don't know.
Duke, mute it for a bit if you're not when you're not talking because it's getting loud. But yeah, the budgets you're saying.
You still like Mandalorian? I'm sure that's expensive, but it looked good. So we've never really had shows that had good anything like graphics or, you know what I'm saying? It was the TV version, but if they start making TV or these type of shows, the streaming or whatever. But with the movie budget quality, the movie studio type shit, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But that's crazy. $500 million for, I don't know.
For one season, dog.
Amazon got bread. They chilling.
Yeah.
And Invincible, they're on Amazon. Invincible, watch that.
They ain't spent. Yeah, the new one came out today too. This weekly.
I'm watching it.
It says here, I'm not gonna read it because I haven't seen the episode yet, but it said here, Falcon Winter Soldier episode 5. Can you believe that new villain? So maybe there's some new shit there. Yo, that's a sine wave. What just happened?
Like somebody calling my.
Got you. Mm-hmm. Twitter went down today, I guess. Guess that was in the news.
Stop.
No, the real thing, like using Twitter went down today. Like the service, the tweets and all that, you know?
Yes.
And then the final site is the new site we started checking. Why can't I find this? Come on, man. Oh, that's because it's on the other one. It's on the Opera. Hold on. I gotta save it up here. Music. There it is. If it loads. Or not. Okay. Music business worldwide. Warner Music Group and Spotify strike podcast development deal. A little more of that. Series of original podcasts built around WMG's artist and songwriter. What does that even mean? Wait. A podcast built around an artist or a songwriter's catalog? Okay, it's gonna tell stories like behind some of the biggest hits and get an inside look at the work. All right, like behind the music. I got you.
Got it.
I thought they were gonna do like stories, like take the Thriller song and make like a whole story about it or something. Spotify says it's now the home to more than 2 million podcasts. Jeez. What is this? African music service Udux launches Pop Rev, an investment platform that lets fans buy shares in artists' music.
Mm-hmm. This isn't the first time we've seen that in recent news.
According to the two companies, the Pop Rev platform fuses elements of cryptocurrency, social networking, and influencer nodes. Fans will be able to track their investments via the Udux platform, as well as obtain real-time insights into the streaming performance of the music they're invested in.
Mm-hmm.
Pop Rev is the first ever music product from PiggyVest, an online savings and investment platform with over 2 million customers. So yeah, that's crazy. We're gonna be buying shares.
Everything will be for sale.
It's confirmed New York-based music rights company Reservoir is going public on the NASDAQ via a merger with SPAC. The musicification of everything, dude.
Where the fuck is my Uber at?
Oh, where you headed to?
Nah, my Uber food.
Oh, gotcha. What you ordered?
Oh, there's nothing else open, so I had to go nasty time. I had to go to.
That sounds sick. It's a nasty time.
I had to go to Taco Bell.
Oh man, low tier.
Yeah.
Low tier. But I'm to be fair though, I say low tier for me because I just don't really. I'm not a big fan of tacos in general.
I love taco. Man, that's my favorite.
What you order from Taco Bell?
Just a chalupa and 3 soft tacos, and that's about it. That's what I eat all the time. I don't eat nothing else but a chalupa and soft tacos. Nothing else. I don't touch nothing else.
Fast food is kind of nuts.
Why is it nuts?
I don't know. It's just I've been like, I don't know what it is with food lately. I've been really disappointed. Most of the time I cook, but when we have ordered, I've been like, yeah, I should have just cooked. Like this shit was a waste of time. Like this shit don't even be like good. Like I don't know. And I'm not even a great cook either. Like I'm not some restaurant level cook, but it's not even just fast food places. It's just like places in general. Like I don't know. I bookmark the spots that's good, and I'm not really too much into. I'll be getting disappointed a lot, but fast food is the worst, especially late night. Is Taco Bell's? I've gotten a late night Taco Bell before, and that shit was trash. I haven't gotten.
I only do it because I'm drunk. Yesterday, I ain't gonna lie. Yesterday I had Amy Roofs. I don't know. You don't know what
I don't know what that is.
Is that poor people food?
Not.
But you said you were poor, dude. How so?
I'm sorry. That was poor people food. So, nah, Amy Roofs, man, that shit is expensive. But
yo, don't. Hey, you let him do this on your platform.
You get upscale. You get some upscale soul food like the mac. Like you listen. I know
Roofs. No, I'm gonna Google this place right now.
It's in home.
I'm gonna see what you eating. I'm gonna see how you eating for the city. You know what I mean?
I know Abe ain't no nigga, but when you get nigga,
it's a chicken waffle. It's a chicken waffle joint.
Oh, you get nigga food like you get the nigga wings with the nigga collard greens.
Wow, yeah.
Where do you order that from?
Amy Roofs. It's not but soul food.
That's on the menu.
Don't say nigga on it, but you know what I'm saying. Soul food spot. It's soul food. They got a bunch of soul food spots. They got manners. They got a whole bunch of shit on. But Amy Roofs is like, yeah, they mac and cheese is just like the best. Baked mac and cheese is just like cheesy to me.
Oh yeah, they mac and cheese do look good.
Oh my god, that shit is like godlike.
Yeah, this look like a place that's good. Like if I'm not eating at a place that tastes like this, that like is good, I'm not. Nah, I ain't interested in this shit.
Yo,
and then that should be like, I don't know, it be creeping me out sometimes too when I be thinking about like,
son, it's nigga food.
Fast food restaurant. That place look legit though.
Yo, it's OD legit. It's nice inside and all that. When you eat this shit, I don't know if you don't know if they cook soul food in your crib or not. But that's, you know what I mean? They cook soul food in my crib. My mom used to cook that shit. That shit bring me back when I was a kid eating baked.
What's the other? They used to have another place down. I don't know if it was Sylvia's. It was another like famous chicken spot back in the day. It's still there. I've been there a few times. Yeah.
I don't know if it's there. I don't know if it's still there.
I know you heard of it. It's legendary. You know what I mean? Soul food joint.
Yep, definitely Sylvia's chicken was. Oh my god, they still do that shit on ShopRite. They came
ShopRite.
They came over here serving Sylvia's chicken. I was like, oh my god.
Yo, you know who makes good fried chicken too? Korean fried chicken is legit.
I never had that yet.
Yo, get some Korean fried. It's not even really different if you just get it regular. They got like other sauces. They make some legit fried chicken. I don't know. They stole the. I don't understand. I don't understand how it happened. But the Koreans perfected the craft as well.
I don't understand how it happened.
like a nuclear race. They're like, the Koreans have done it.
Yo,
son. Done it.
Yeah,
made a perfectly fried chicken. Defcon 5 alert. Nah, Korean fried chicken across the board because I've had a few spots. If you can't get a good soul food place or something, you want some good chicken, try Korean chicken joint. Or the right soul food place. Because other than that, you're gonna get some trash chicken. I'm telling you, these places is whack. You know what I mean? You're not going to a known place that you know tastes good. I'm not even trying to test shit no more because it should just be half-ass whack. You ever seen Kitchen Nightmares? That should be freaking me out.
Hell yeah.
Think about the food, and I'll just be like, especially when I get it and then I'm disappointed with it, I'll be like, this shit was probably some bullshit. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't even want this shit no more.
Yo, you're not lying, man. You're not lying.
You know who pizza I like though? I had a pizza the other day and I was kind of surprised. Was Chuck E. Cheese.
Yo, they are okay.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of like, this is all right. You know what I mean? That's all right.
They're okay. They're not bad. They're not great. They're mediocre. It's definitely okay. Good.
It exceeded my expectations. I kind of thought it was trash. I was like, oh wait a minute. I was like, okay, this shit.
I didn't have it in years, but I feel like I was always rolling with it when I had it. You know, that was fine.
Yeah, nah. I was sleeping on the Chuck E. Cheese pizza for sure.
Bro, you must have went with your kid. She was with my grand, huh?
Yeah, I was there with your brother. You know what I mean? Your little brother. He's like, Daddy, where's Big Brother? I was like, your Big Brother's a rich entrepreneur, powerful man. You know, I know he leaves us here poor. Let's just enjoy this Chuck E. Cheese. You know what I mean? That's it.
Let's just enjoy this in peace.
But yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna rattle off some nonsense from these sites. TikTok, a bunch of their stuff leaked out because from their deck, like their stats and all this. So I guess they got 732 monthly million users globally, which
wow.
It said, to put that into perspective, 732 million active users is more than double Spotify's global monthly active user base, which is 345.
Yeah, sounds like crazy.
And I guess for America, they have 100 million plus. But yeah, they have that. Most of the age group is 18 to 24. That perfect thing. That surprised me just because when TikTok was coming on the radar, especially under the old name, right? It was people younger than that. But I mean, those people probably became 18, like, by this point, Because TikTok kind of old right now, But yeah, I think they have projections to reach 1 billion by, I think it said 22.
I saw something that was like a rumor. It wasn't an official leak about something with Weapon X and Marvel. But I didn't read it because it looked like, I don't know. I didn't get it after reading it.
I just typed it.
It didn't get to where something was leaked or like, I don't know. It was too much. It didn't get to the point. And I was like, all right, whatever. I know they're going to make X-Men things eventually. Cool.
Let me see. I loaded up some stuff, but I'll read it after this. Spotify is officially a hardware maker now as Car Thing arrives in the US.
What?
Music streaming service Spotify is making music listening hardware, and its first official product is a smart device for the car called... Oh, it really is called the Car Thing. I thought the article was making fun of it. It's called Car Thing. These names. But anyway, retail price is $80, but it's available at no cost for a limited time for select users with spot charging, $6.99 posted, blah, blah, blah. Looks like car nonsense.
Free joint. I want to know if I can get the free joint.
The new is available at no cost for limited time for select users with spot only. I don't know what spot only is.
I don't think I have that. So.
Yeah. You just pay for the postage. So yeah. And there's a link here for a waiting list. But yeah, they doing some car shit. Spotify. The Car Thing. Meet Car Thing. The device connects to Spotify's app on your smartphone and connect to your car stereo via Bluetooth, aux, USB. So yeah, it looks like just a better UI for it, I guess. But yeah, that's that. Sony pumps another $200 million into Fortnite maker Epic Games as part of $1 billion funding round. Damn, Sony gonna own video games, huh? They bought Evo. I guess they funding Fortnite. They don't own Capcom, but by buying Evo, they might as well own Capcom.
No, speaking of Capcom, Konami, what's that shit? I don't know how to pronounce that.
Okami?
Yeah. Oh, matter of fact, yeah, they just went public.
What just went public?
Okami, they went public. It's the same day as Coinbase.
Explain more. So what's that again?
They went public. They publicly trade now.
What's Okami or?
Oh,
that's the makers of the Street Fighter and all that shit. I guess the sponsors, makers, whatever you want to call them, whatever they are. Then when they open up the game, when the game opens up, Okami comes up on the screen.
He talking about Konami.
Oh,
not Konami. I'm sorry.
So
they're not in Street Fighter. They're in a couple games. They're in a couple games, not Street Fighter. I said Konami. Well, it's I can whatever you say.
Akinelli. I'm gonna say. As a rapper from back in the day.
Nah, but they're in a couple games. That company right there. They made a couple games. I can't go top of my head right now because I'm intoxicated. But they definitely went public. And they trading at $40-something, I think. They're probably up right now because I definitely did not check. But continue, my bad. I just want to.
Oh, you good? Yeah. United Masters, Steve Stout, record company's ownership in artists' intellectual property will diminish.
Fuck them niggas. $5 a month.
Apple, I guess, gave some money to United Masters. It's kind of funny how you see that, right? Apple give money to United Masters, Spotify give money to DistroKid. Like the war continues on, you know. He said Taylor Swift and Kanye have reached out to the United Masters for, you know, just thinking about it, you know, thinking about stuff. Yeah, it's a whole article.
They robbed me.
Who robbed you?
United Masters, $65, nigga.
Oh, so what's your experience with them? I know you just. What did you do with them?
I did the same thing with DistroKid, just uploaded my music.
But how'd they rob you? That's what I mean. Like, what happened?
Oh yeah, so it was just a waste of money. I did the same thing on DistroKid. They said they're gonna put your money on 2K, you know, all the new 2Ks.
I remember that. Yeah.
Oh, my music didn't go there, obviously, and it was a bunch of games they said they're gonna promote it on. It just didn't go there. It just didn't live up to what they was. I you know, and at the same time, I guess I didn't give it any time. But hey, man, if I probably would have given it any time, if I would have given time and effort, I probably would have went somewhere. But I just didn't give it no time. I was just uploading just to see what it would do, and it did the same thing, just like this. Okay, nothing different.
Yeah, it's all on us. It just puts it on there. The rest is on us, you know.
Yeah, because I thought from what it was saying, it was like they were saying. From how they promoted it, they were saying that they're gonna do all the work for you, this and this and that. And we are going to get your music on here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, bet shit, let's try it out. $65, nigga. That shit not go nowhere. Like the same stores as everything else. I was like, oh man, fuck this shit. It probably worked out for somebody else, you know. Somebody else probably put more effort into it and more, you know, thought out, plan it, you know, promotion, yada yada yada.
Yeah, I mean, I went with DistroKid a long time ago because they were the first people to do unlimited, but they never did extra stuff like that. TuneCore did stuff like that, and maybe that helped somebody too, but I don't know if it really does, you know. So I didn't want to pay for that stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. Live Nation, you know, the company that owns everything involving live music.
Yeah.
They are, I guess, equipping live streaming technology to 60 concert venues across the US. So yeah. Like COVID will never stop them again, basically. Basically.
Why not? That's dope.
Yeah, so live streaming stuff. Popularity is by far the biggest determinant of success in streaming, just as it has been for every record format before it. So if you're popular, you will be successful on Spotify. That's
Yeah.
It is easier to relate to the personal experience of an individual artist than it is to comprehend how the whole streaming business works, when that means grappling with data about a business with trillions of streams per year. So yeah, just be Drake. Basically, that was his answer.
Facts. That's what they telling you. That's no love.
You see, creators are starting to see the true value in retaining ownership of their work. The DIY artist sector annual revenues grew 34% in 2020, generating $1.2 billion globally, according to True Analysis Platform Media. Yeah, yo, distro. I heard a crazy stat. I don't remember the stat, so whatever I'm gonna say is a lie. But just, I heard something crazy, like somewhere in the realm of 30 to 70% of all music release comes from DistroKid. You know, around the world. You know, so like. It might be 30. 30 makes more sense. 70 is a lot. You know, but even 30 is a lot. Imagine 30% of the world of all music just comes from DistroKid. That's insane.
That's a couple billion.
Yeah, that's insane. So it makes sense. It makes sense, you know. But yeah, and some stuff about royalties. But I googled what you said. Marvel is transforming, spoiler, into a new kind of Wolverine. So it looks like this is for the comics. Warning, spoilers for Daredevil 29. Bullseye's being experimented on by Kingpin.
This was talking about a TV show, I could swear. Or something. But yeah, maybe it was the comics. Something about Weapon X.
Wolverine anthology show in the works at Disney Plus.
Okay. There you go.
I think anthology is this show starting with his time as Weapon X. I think Anthology is this show that kind of just shows highlight clips of all the old movies we saw already, you know? So like when Scarlet Witch came out, I think it was just Scarlet Witch and Vision, and it was just like all their best moments, you know? It was like 7 minutes. It was almost like a YouTube video, but on Disney. But yeah, that's it. Yo, y'all got any things of the week? Any TV shows, music, YouTube, anything?
Like I said, Invincible, man.
Invincible? All right, let me put that down.
Watch that shit, man. That shit is
fire. You saw last week's?
I saw all of them.
Oh, even today? I ain't see today.
I ain't see today just because, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, last week's was kind of fucked up. The betrayal, right? You know, like at the end. But all right, let me delete that. All right, so he said Invincible. You got anything, Phil?
No, I didn't watch anything notable this week. I didn't watch too much stuff. I'm telling you, I've been like slimming down on.
I feel you.
Watching shit.
I mean, sometimes I feel like that's the prime way to do all the things we want to do, you know? And everything's a distraction.
In if I want to watch something, I'll watch it. It's not distracted. I'm just not interested in even. It's not that I got other things to do sometimes. I just still feel like that's the prime way to be regardless. Not that I am that way. But. Yeah, it's just nothing too interesting to watch. If anything, I've been like watching battle rap stuff. I've been watching clips and little reviews of some of the stuff going on in battle rap here and there. A 10-minute little breakdown here or there or something. But
Speaking of, just versus Hitman.
I didn't see the battle. I don't see the battles because I'm not subscribed to it. But I watch people talk about it and see like the highlight clips and stuff. And
yeah, I'm not just. Nah.
I heard the bar breakdowns of like round 1 and 2, and I heard everyone's thoughts on it. But yeah,
your man won. I'm not subscribed to it too, but you can watch it online. You know,
I know I don't be looking for it that hard, but yeah,
it's loops to it. But I watched that shit online. It was
It wasn't a great battle from what I heard, but people said it was like at the least debatable, and a lot of people said Cassidy won.
Nah, yeah, I'm about to say there's no debating this. Cassidy definitely won this battle. This is the first time I can say Cassidy won a battle clear. Like he won.
And
everybody said it is his best battle. Everyone did say it is.
I was gonna say it's the opposite of what you've been telling me, Phil.
Yeah, he won this.
A lot of people just shitted on him, but everyone did say it is his best battle that he's done in modern battle rapping. But people say it's debatable. People say Hitman lost off the fact that he just didn't 3-0 him. So
yeah. I was gonna submit Liquid Tension Experiment. It's some old school like instrumental music. It's their first album in like, I don't know, 20 years or some shit, because COVID, they had time to make an album, so they made one. But it's just like improv experiment, you know, improv jam session shit, you know. But yeah, their new album came out today. I heard some of it. It's alright. I don't think it makes me go crazy like I used to, but it was just cool to hear like OGs go crazy, you know, on their instruments. Anyway, y'all got last words?
Just money, I guess.
Wow.
Money.
Wow. We just said money, I guess. Wow.
Money.
Man.
Get money. There we go.
I said money, I guess.
Have no other thoughts. How about you, Phil?
Planning is just visualizing more clearly.
Bars.
That's it. Take what you want from it.
You know he got to get deep. Mine.
It wasn't that deep. It's what it is. What it is. It could get deep. I mean, but you could see that jewel from the surface of the water. You can see it. I mean, whether you could dive and pick it up, I don't know.
Hey, yeah, it's about to go more.
No, that's it.
Surface water. Some people might not know what that means. You know what I'm saying?
They got to think about it. That's all. You'll get there. You figure it out.
There you go.
Nice.
All right, well, bake that chicken, smoke that turkey. Boosh, we done.